Hello everybody, and welcome back to MHGU. Today I'm just going to be going through a bunch of the village stuff. Clearing out a bunch of bubble quests, because there's a lot of armor and weapons that I haven't collected yet. First, we gotta talk to people, unfortunately. Nice, beast art ticket. Cool. Hello, do you have any hunter arts for me, good sir? Ooh, bug blow too, wow. Thanks. It's an avocado! Thanks! Funnily enough, one of my best friends and my roommate for like 4 years back in college, he has a tattoo of an avocado because he loves that meme so much. Oh, come on. His other tattoos, like, he's got a tattoo that basically says right and left on his right and left legs, respectively. You know, so he doesn't get mixed up. Or is it high and by? I think that's what it was. Dear Lord, man. God, you're a fucking nerd. Keep telling me shit, man. Oh, baby. Let's see. What you got? Ranch hand? Or ranch paw? Hey, Neko. How you doing? Exchange for items. Do we have more? Yeah, there it is. Larval extract. Perfect. Don't have to farm that anymore. Oh my god. Alright. We have 15 titans. Fuck that. I'll deal with that later. Cute overlord. Smooth customers. Interesting. Nope. Do I have to talk to the small child? Or do I have to talk to you? I'm stupid. I have to talk to Neko again. Okay. Thanks. There we go. Now we go to Kokoda. Man, one of the biggest things with the village, I know, is going to be fighting a Devil Joe to get one of the best, early G-rank insect glaives. It's like some artifact rod or something like that. It's got good purple sharpness, a bunch of actual, a bunch of slots if I remember correctly, and then like 280 raw. So for like early to mid G rank should be fine. Did you just have a bubble above your head that said "Let me be"? God, average woman moment. Alright. That was it. That was it. She wanted me to talk to her so she could tell me to fuck off. Alright. God, what a bitch. See, sometimes I think I'm hating on women too much, and then I just realize it's not enough. Hey, feline ultimate mask. Perfect. Hello, Granny. Heostra's return. Oh no. The reward is just the quest unlock? Interesting. Alright, what we got over here in Yukumo? Foot bath? Let me guess, foot bath tickets? Exactamundo. Oh, Brachydia, steamed smoke, EX Brack ticket. Interesting. Okay, now we go back to Poke. So what are you gonna do, Bob Guy? I'm gonna go through the village quests and get a couple of hunts done. The biggest thing is I'm clearing out these bubble quests so that I get all of the side quests available for me. Fondue. Okay, Emperor Celery. And finally, we have one last one in the Hunter's Hub. And then after that, I can go to the village and then, you know, not have to talk with people. It's going to be very pleasant. Thank you. That helps a lot. Alright, cool. Now that we're done, let's go with Yukumo. Yukumo is probably my favorite village out of all of these selections. Maybe it's because I started with 3U, and I have more of attachment with Tri than I do with Frontier, or not Frontier, bah. Freedom or the original Monster Hunter. Alright. Hello, wife. How do you do? How are the cats? Do we have anything of note? No, we do not. Alright, cool. Well, let's go. Gotta remember I talked to the small child and not the MILF. Alright. So we've got this going on. What do I want to fight then? Is it enough monkeying around? Hey Nestor, how you doing? Monkeying around. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's either that or the killer rabbit of the Arctic Ridge. And then once I get that key quest done, we'll be fine to go further into this. Feline Explorer, don't mind if I do. And carb are low, so there's a good chance that I do get an extra carb from this. Beautiful. Oh, shoot. I'm playing as the Fat Slug in Rain World now. Oh, do you have different characters, Toaster? Ooh. Ooh! Wait, Ancient Shards, please? Or do I only get Rust Hards from this? That could be another issue. Right. Yep, it's only Rust Hards, so nothing too important. I've been looking for the Worn Hunting Horn, actually. Because that contains my favorite hunting horn, the Perpetual Music Box, or the Avenir's Music Box. Has a bunch of Attack Up S and Defensive S, as well as really good Dragon and White. Alright. Now we're going to fight the fucking monkey. But it's like a weird elephant monkey with, like, ears that cover its eyes, so it's immune to flash bombs when it's enraged. It's a really cool design, and I don't know why they don't bring them back, but I guess, like, in Rise they had Bishaten. I don't know what World's problem with it was, though. Probably just wasn't worth them to actually make the new model and all that. Gotta wonder. Is this gonna be a cutscene? Because if so, it's gonna be over here. Nope. Not a cutscene. Damn. Oh, hello. There he is. I was right in one way or another. Hello, motherfucker. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I'm using, like, basically G-rank gear right now, so this should be perfectly fine. Okay, first of all, why didn't you hit me? Second of all, where's that fucking Banabra? That Vest Point. I want that monster broth, damn it. Oh no, he's probably upstairs. Crap. Oh, you bastard. You wee fucking monkey. Come on, where's the Banabra? Damn it. Alright, whatever, it's gone. Dude. What? What is terrible? The monkey ape? Like the monkey elephant thing that exists right here because it's a, you know, amalgamation that God never intended? Yes! Perfect. There we go. Do absolute readiness. And 1, 2, 3. Hey, you thought you could enrage for free? Nah. Get the enrage tax, buddy. It's paid in blood. And 1, 2, 3. Come on. Damn it. He didn't turn around in time. Jävla din helvete in scheiße, vad? Yeah, that's what I thought, you big ol' ape. Well, technically it's not an ape because it has a tail, but that's getting into, you know, biology a bit more than I'd like to. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. you want to get stun locked, big boy? That's too damn bad. Oh my lord, it's dead. Remember how I said G rank gear? Holy crap. No, fucking swarms of mechanically modified big-ass birds that run much faster on two legs and do clanking noises. Well, you know, you played Rain World. I don't know what you wanted except for the Rain World experience, trademark. Damn, I dismantled this motherfucker. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite greatswords, the Elder Monument. Yeah, I know, right? Didn't take too long. So the Elder Monument actually ends up being better than the Eternal Glyph, which is the Worn Greatsword, just due to its raw and natural white sharpness. It's quite interesting, actually. Also, the Eternal Glyph has negative affinity for some reason. I don't quite get that. It's a shame I'm so fascinated with the worn weapons, too, because it means that every time I hear a bug die and, you know, it falls on the ground, I have to go, wait, I want the monster broth. And then, of course, eating into my, what do you call it, Earth Crystal resources all the damn time? Not even worth retrying. Nice. But yeah. The worn weapons are just so cool to me because in lore they are basically from ancient technologies, and your ability to go through them is or your ability to upgrade them is effectively uncovering ancient technology in this. Right, hunt a Lagumbi. Surely I won't absolutely dismantle this one as well. I mean, it's low high rank too, so figure it out. Funnily enough, eating at this point is just kind of like a, yeah, I could eat. I don't need to, but I can. So it's very nice. Where is my cute fluffy buns? What the fuck? Wait. I can't tell what the person was talking about. Are they talking about their brother? Is this some Coffin of Andy and Lily shit? Jesus! Alright, how do you do? Hello, Benoy. Oh, wow, okay, alright. This is what we call a challenging ability, and Greatsword has it in spades. Like, why actually try to dodge the hits whenever you could just prevent them from hitting you in the first place? Hey, fuck. Alright, big bitch. Get over here. Woo! I didn't mean like that! Holy shit! Damn. I gotta remember my hitboxes. Like that. Dude, the hitbox porn in this game is so nice whenever you're missing the monster. Then, here comes Plesioth with the steel hips! One, two, three. What are you gonna do, big guy? Shit on me? Alright, maybe he will. Okay, cool. One, two, three. No, you don't. Stay right where I want ya. What? No, damn it. That's the second one. Alright, get back here, big boy. Nope, I have done the wrong. I admit I have done the wrong. But I'm also the stupid, so that might be an issue. See, like this. I should know better. Oh, hey. Beautiful. An opening. One, two, three. Dude, Absolute Readiness is so fun. I didn't unlock it because normally I was like, oh, well, what's the point? It's just, you know, Absolute Evasion with a little bit of extra, you know, build-up for it. No, I forget that I play Greatsword, and so Sharpness is very easy to maintain. So it's a huge DPS increase, actually, for me. How you doing, Kuro? Whoop. No, you don't. Get over here. Dang it. So, I know this might be a new-gen Hunter thing, mostly due to the fact that I've played a lot of the new-gen ones as of late. But, the fact that it takes so long to get into the Valor Sheath, from a lag point of view, is a bit rough to me. Hi, how do you do? I at least got the hit off. Fuck you, big old bitch. Hello, bunny. Bunny. I don't know what you want, bunny, but I will come over here and give you AIDS. What? I don't have AIDS. How could I get... You know what? I could just inject them, but you know... Well, I guess that works. Beautiful. Gosh, getting through high-rank village is gonna be so easy. I forget just how much an extra, like, I don't know, 80 raw will do, especially on shit like Greatsword. Alright, beautiful. Another thing I need to do with the guys is actually fight a bunch of Red Helm Arzuros, because the Arzuros will end up basically becoming the best hunting horn in the game, which I thought was ridiculous to find out. Just because it has really good sharpness, raw, and, frankly, the ability to buff your attack as a hunting horn user. I genuinely forget just how strong that 20% buff is, and I'm very odd with the game's idea of balance with that. Village is single-player scaled, so that helps. Yeah, exactly. No, Hunting Horn is balanced in a very odd way, because instead of just saying, okay, you know what, we're going to decrease the raw of the horns that have Attack Up S, or Attack Up L, they just do a wide swath of, no, you are no longer allowed to, you know, actually have good motion values. So, even the support horns suffer immensely just due to the fact that, frankly, the Attack Up L exists as a hunting horn song. Alright, what else could I... Oh, it might be the Yankutku. For this, I'm not really looking up the... Oh, don't talk to me. I'm not really looking up the key quests right now, just due to the fact that I want to just kind of explore it again. Crystalbeard's weapons have some of the highest raw I've seen at 380 maxed out, but utter ass sharpness. Exactly. That's why, one of the best ones for for that kind of idea of really rough sharpness but still serviceable is Elderfrost Gammoth. Elderfrost Gammoth actually has really good raw and can get up to purple sharpness, if I remember correctly. Oh, hello. Alright. Yeah, fuck you, Cuckoo. I'm in the secret area. Fuck yourself. Hey, Rustard. Anyways, I don't gotta worry about your conch you chucking ass up here. Whew. Man, it is a Monday from hell. I am exhausted for some reason. I need 2 palliums to max out my Crystal Beard weapon, Sag. Yeah. Dude, the worst one for me is the Atomic Bracky stuff. Because I love the Atomic Bracky for very short hunts, of course. But it does make me sad. Also, can we talk about the fact that apparently the boost abnormal status effect song for Hunting Horn doesn't actually boost blast? Get over here, you flappy fuck! There we go. Haha, that's what I thought. Break your face. No. Alright, damn. Yep, there we go. Interrupted, perfect. Trapped into Mondays, yeah, I agree. Fuck! So, now I've got a question, because I'm a beer guy, right? Has anybody here heard of Purple Haze, like the beer? Because it's an IPA and it's super popular around here. But I can't. I'm not a big fan of IPAs, due to the fact that I think hop should be an accent to the malt character, not the predominant factor of it. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Oh, this is part of why I love Partbreaker, is they just flinch so often. Because the extra part damage actually accounts for their flinching capabilities. Oh! Yes! Give me your monster broth, I will harvest it from your organs! Yeah, status attack up doesn't boost blast, it's the Bombardier skill that it does. Yeah, I know, but it makes no sense for a Hunting Horn, like, boosting abnormal status effects. It boosts everything except for blast. How you doing, Cuckoo? Not quite exhausted yet, so we'll work on that. 2, 3. Fuck! That was a bit too risky, but hey, it's a Cuckoo. I'm not taking much damage in the first place. Is it just me, or do I distinctly remember being able to cut off Cuckoo's tail? It doesn't matter, because I cut off his fucking pulse. Yes. Give me your scales, big flappy. Okay, I just took your beak off. Why is your beak down here? That just seems wrong, right? Back in the day, I used to fully believe that the place where you actually carved from a monster dictated what you got. So me and my older brother would always, you know, carve towards the hands or whatever, or something like that. Obviously, like, blatant hunter superstition, but it was fun nonetheless. I feel like it might be because abnormal status effect is really similar to the status up skill. Possibly, but I still don't quite get why the status up skill wouldn't increase the amount of blast buildup you do, rather than the damage, obviously. Because I know Bombardier actually boosts both for some reason. But also, Hunting Horn's not a fast weapon by any means. I don't know why they have to limit its status effects so much. See, that's the issue. You're playing Rain World. If you want it to be dry, you should play Desert World. It's a completely different game, but... Hello, is this G rank? No. I'm going through the Village High rank. Mostly to unlock all the weapons that I missed, playing through the hub, of course. Gosh, which one of these is it? Is it the fucking Gaiadrome? Do I have to kill that thing? Okay, if I'm killing a Gaiadrome, I might as well get the, Flask of Healing, right? Select Palicos. Squeaks will keep you in there. Who has the Flask of Healing? Was it Vase of Vitality? Is that it? Volvidin, no. Oh, there it is. Okay, Suds, you're coming with me. Because I know you have to kill a Gaidrome, and I'm going to check because I don't trust myself. Alright. Yep, slay capture a Gaidrome. Alright, buddy, you're going to be completely stripped of any equipment. I don't expect you to be useful, however, you may die. Have fun. Look at me throwing my cats in the line like they're child soldiers. I'm such a good pet owner. Did I eat? No, I did not. See, there we go. I caught myself. Didn't pull a wolf this time. I like how I give him so much shit for missing it once, right? But hey, they give me shit for liking goth women, so I think it's fair is fair. Oh, shoot. One of the biggest things in Monster Hunter is the risk versus reward factor, and I think they've kind of gotten it right in the newer one with that, but it's still a little wrong. Mostly due to the fact that the risk should not be, yes, 3/4 of your HP for almost every attack. On a high-rank monster, of course. But still think you should have... No, no one said it. Calm yourself, Toaster. I still think you should have at least some level of, like, yes, the chip. The chip is the biggest thing in GU and the old games, because based on how much damage they do to you, like, it's wearing you down. It's a war of attrition. It's a full-on hunt, right? So I think that the newer games kind of fail with that due to the fact that you can just go to the box, of course. And that's going to be everybody's big issue with it. You can just mitigate your bad playing by, frankly, just going to a box and... Oh, hello. No, get back here! God damn it. Notice me! If you can mitigate your bad playing by just going back to camp, that's... It feels a bit cheap, almost. And because it's not even hard to get back to camp, back in the day you had to have a Farcaster, right? If you didn't have a Farcaster, well, SOL, you gotta walk all the way back. Now you can just break line of sight and then fast travel, right? Come on. That ought to do. Perfect. Hit me? Nope. Alright, you jumped clear over me. See, that's something that I love about Valor Mode, is sometimes you're fully expecting to get hit, but you just don't because your hitbox has shifted downwards. Oh my lord, okay, yeah, I forgot Suds is a bomber cat. Well, good to know Al-Qaeda's on my side this time. Where you at? There you go. Alright. Turn around. Oh, thank you, Squeaks. I appreciate you. Oh, damn it! Give me your skull. Oh, that's a bomb. Alright, there you go. Beautiful. Get over here. Aloha snack bar. Exactly. It's the Hawaiian snack bar that's just exploding with flavor. Get fucked. God, I love this greatsword. 240 raw with white sharpness, man. No negative affinity, too, which is crazy to me. Oh yeah, and for everyone who's watching and likes GU, the GU video will be coming out soon. I have been working my tail off to get it done. It has been 4 weeks, and that video is 45 minutes long already. Holy crap. That's a bit of a kick. I mean, you say that. I mean, all I'm gonna say is all of the snacks there are the bomb. I'll take my pipe bomb not in the mailbox because my roommate checks the mail and I don't want to keep doing that to him. So maybe like at my doorstep with something in Braille that says "Do not touch this, exiled." That might work. Oh boy. Alright, now we got the Flask of Healing unlocked, which is beautiful, because I can give that to either Squeaks or Charlie, because those are my main healing palicos. Ugh. Sorry, I saw a longsword and my brain immediately reacted. You know what's so sad? I have such a disdain for longsword, just due to my old gen, you know, experiences with tripping. Like, nowadays it's not even that busted. Like, in Wilds, it's perfectly fine. Unabomber should have taken notes. Hey, look. Uncle Ted taught me well, alright? He may not have used all of his power, but he had it, don't get me wrong. Alright, where is... There it is. No, that's not Prowler. Fanin Scheissavad. I can't read. Hey, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so do we have both of those with it, or no? No. You don't have it. You do, though, Squeaks. So, we will... Ooh, what do we get rid of? Oh, Soothing Roll. Easy. I don't need you to be healed. Just heal me. That's all I need. Alright, item sets are good. While I do like Greatsword, and it is very fun, I think we're killing them too fast. So, what do we want to do? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of looking at... Charge Blade, maybe? Yeah, because we're fighting a bunch of small monsters. I think I'll do Charge Blade. And we'll do Striker, because I don't get to do that very often. Absolute Readiness is fine. Ripper Shield, maybe? I think I want to go Limit Breaker and Energy Blade. That'll work. Maybe like as a final hoorah for getting rid of them. Beautiful. Hey, Subi, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Was that not it? Oh, of course it's in the Sanatorium. Why didn't I think of that? I can't have the good music. I have to go with the Sanatorium music. Not like it's necessarily bad, but it's just not the vibe I'm looking for in the music. Oh, is that a Baroth? Okay, I'll take it. Hello, how do you do? Hi. What? Friend in need. Yep, a Baroth. Let's go! How's things? They're good. I've been, slowly but surely burning myself out on editing, trying to get the GU video done. But I promise you guys it will be up to my specifications of quality. So I hope you guys enjoy it whenever it does release. Like I was telling the guys earlier, it is 45 minutes long right now, and I've gone through over 30 hours of footage to get what I need. It's been nuts. Yes. It makes me want a kebab. Is kebab like desert people stuff? I don't know. Is that a racism? Probably. Bah. Alright, yeet! God, I love the secret moves. That's one of the things. Ooh, wait. This is also a guaranteed node where you can get Rust Hards or Ancient Shards if you're in G rank. I should know, I've been farming for that damned hunting horn for so long. Damn. So now we gotta get into Area 1. I know that much. Drink a cool drink. Keep it all good. So Barroth is also really fun to fight with Charge Blade, because you get the best of both worlds. You can use the impact files to break its scalp, and then you can also use the axe mode to get its tail? Where the fuck are you? Wait a sec, I was fully expecting for Barroth to be here. This is where he spawns, right? Hey guys, I'm stupid. Hi, how are you? I forgot he's hidden in the mud. Need a rusted hammer to try and make Teo's weapon. See, I find rusted hammers quite easily, funnily enough. Even though I don't ever really use it, mostly because, frankly, I don't know why. I guess dragon hammers or elemental hammers are just not my thing. Okay, there we go. Come on, game. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to do this into... There we go. And... like a glove! What do you do? Oh, hello. Alright, get over here. It looks like a chess piece. Oh yeah, isn't it like a bishop or something like that? I've always loved Teo's weapon. Oh, fuck. Game sees my only hammer uses and it's like, you're gonna get every rusted weapon. Dude, same here, but with hunting horn. I've got the one for gun lance. That's what it was. My bad. So I do have the Deus Obelisk, but now I need like the Epitaph Eternal and then the Avenir's music box. Hi. Oh, good sir. You are a fool if you think that's going to work on me. Get over here. Nope. Get over. There we go. That'll work. I was fully expecting a full roar there. Hi. Hey, Toro. I like how I'm just spamming the same move over and over again, regardless of how actually effective it is. Hey, Wolf. Damn you. Alright, get in tax mode. That'll work. Gotta remember my positioning. That's one of the things that I think the new games don't focus on very well, is that hunter positioning should be a big thing. One, two. Alright, get over here. I know what I'm gonna do. No, you don't. Yeet! Yeah! There we go! Ooh, coffee sounds really good right now. We're out of creamer, and unfortunately, in my household, I am known as the one to make the Ass Blaster 9000 coffee. And so it is really rough because my coffee is so bitter that it's almost acrid. You can almost taste like a sort of sour in it. So that's why I use just a little bit of creamer to cut the edge off. But we're out of creamer, which sucks, so. Hello. How you doing? Doing good, Barra. You know what? I wish... fuck. I wish your weapons were actually a bit better. It's really the negative affinity plus the bad sharpness that get me. Raw is fine, obviously. Never punish. Oh, you're already limp. I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't. I just know now. Oh, yeah. Limit breaker, go burr. Okay, while he runs away, I'm going to go over here, find where his tail is. Come on, get out. Damn. Alright, I know how to finish this fight. Damn it. Dude, that tail just swings. No, you don't. Come on, I know. Nope. We're going to this. Hi. I've got an idea. Alright, maybe it doesn't involve that, but it involves this! Give me that ass! Oh my god! I chopped it off! And a photo finish too! Oh, fuck. Agreed. I'm stacked on with my creamer because I'm bougie-ass creamer. Ah, that's fair. It's all good, man. Dude, I can't speak and it's kind of part of my job. I'm not getting paid for this. That's the issue. But it's kind of part of what I want to do as a career. So, you know, not being able to speak is one hell of a drug, I'll tell you that much. Give me that ass. Stop running away. Your question on Discord? You asked me a question? No, you didn't. Remember, I don't even have to look at my Discord. I was just gonna wait for you to tell me. And then your little Discord ping popped up in the bottom right of my fucking screen, so fuck you. I didn't look at shit. Alright, Barrelf is dead. Hell yeah. Oh, perfect. So long as I can time this properly, we should be fine. I think I type a word and then it turns out I completely omitted typing it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, your bid is dead. Watch it die, Wolf. You can't do anything about it. You fool! I have technology! It's called a charge blade. I gotta use the dash more in what do you call it? In Striker style, because I forget how good of a gap closer that is. It's effectively a roll that has not only a guard point, but it also has damage attached to it. One. Yeah, there we go, perfectly timed. Good shit. Dude, I love perfectly timing a Hunter art to the end of the song. My favorite one is obviously Brimstone Slash, but it's a shame that Brimstone Slash isn't that good in this game. It feels like it should be, though. But doesn't it only have like a base raw, or a base motion value of like 300 at max rank? I could be wrong about that. Ah, yes, you've been a cannibal in your Skyrim playthrough, having fun with the Ring of Namira? Yeah, Namira. That's the Daedric Prince of Decay. Hello. Do I have access to level 2? No, I don't. Husk Hunter, March of the Genprey, on Burrowed Time. Okay. I know that the Husk Hunter is a key quest, because this is where you find... What's his face? Valstrax. So if we're gonna be fighting Valstrax, because, boy howdy, am I not fucking around with, just not dealing with that. See, I'm not a big fan of vampires either, Oh my gosh, all of these are terrible. Dear lord. Is there any way I could just get like a 200 plus raw insect glaive real quick? Is there an elder rod or something like that? I'm sure there is, right? Yeah, there is. Aerial glaive, electric bayonet. I think I'm gonna do the elder rod because it's just that easy. Yes, I will equip it. Can I upgrade you at all? No, I cannot. Insect swap. And I will take this one. Alright, beautiful. So now we'll get into aerial style, and hopefully that'll allow me to take on our boy Valstrax with as few issues as I can take. Bug blow, no, extract hunter. Any day of the week it's extract hunter. Ambush time? Yeah, exactly. I could be wrong, too, and I could be, like, getting husks, and there's basically nothing around. Alright, husk hunter. There we go! Maybe I should get dragon res, if I can find it? Nope. Well, attack a bell might work. Beautiful. Alright. I've already done the item set thing, so onwards! I've been using a few mods on to make me OP too quickly. See, that's one of the things that I don't do in Skyrim. Oftentimes, I just go the forging route, and enchanting is just like that little bit of a bonus on top, but overall, not at all. Okay, there are 5 husks. I know that. Where are they? There they are! So I know there's a high-rank Valstrax version, and then there's the G-rank Valstrax version. I know I have to farm the G-rank one later, mostly due to the fact that, once I'm in G-rank, it ends up effectively being the best way to gain, what was it? Prestiges? Something G, that you normally can't get otherwise. Is Legendary mode technically the hardest difficulty, or is that Survival mode now? I could be wrong. Oh, there they go. Well, if you know I have 8,000 hours in that. I have 5 million power in Rise of Kingdom. Alright, there's all the burned husks. Now, time to go home. Because I don't think Valstrax is here yet. I think it's after you turn it in, you get the danger, right? Privilege G. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, no. Privilege Gs are a pain to get. Because either you have to fight Valstrax, I think you have to either fight Teostra, Kushala. And by all means, Valstrax is the easiest and most accessible, right? Yeah, Survival Legendary mode is the hardest mode. Alright, let's go over here. It's a shame that the village quests just aren't that interesting by any means. Mostly because we've already gone through so much of the game. We've already done so much whenever it comes to high rank that I am vastly overleveled. Really, legendary survival. Yeah, I know, Wolf. I mean, if you're playing survival, why not just crank it up to the hardest difficulty? Obviously, the reason for playing it... Well, I guess there could be a reason for playing it in the sense of... You know, you wanted a more realistic aspect to the game. Is that it? Is that all? No, I could have been wrong about that actually being a fucking key quest. Let me see here. On Village 7 star, right? Okay. Okay, I got it. No, it was. Oh, hello. What do you want? Red common in the sky. Yep, burned husks. Okay, cool. It's basically just telling us, hey, look out for these things whenever you see the red comet in the sky, which is Valstrax. Okay, what we got? On burrow time, no. What else? I think this one's going to be one, and boy howdy do I hate Gypsaros. Spit it out. I know that one's probably one. Okay, so let's hunt a Tetsu. I enjoy fighting Tetsu. Not quite as annoying as Gypsaros is. Alright, we'll take this. Explore. Manage more things than I can already. That's fair. Dang it, every time I do this, I'm just really hoping I get drunk. Because, like, being drunk in the game is so fun. You get to walk up to the box of sobriety and clear your entire body worth of toxins. Beautiful. Ugh. What? Ew. Ew. Why is she speaking the ooh-woo voice? How are you writing in the ooh-woo voice? Give me a fucking second. Wait. Alright, come here. Shining Charm. Yep. And we're gonna get a couple more bugs. Why are you using the dog to help with aggro, Wolf? That's so rude. Alright. Here we go. Should be right over here. Wait, and isn't it Barbas? Or Barnabas? I think that's it. Alright. Where you at, Toad? God damn it, now I have it fucking stuck in my head like Toad singing My Way by Frank Sinatra. Come here. Alright, that's the hardest one. And that's triple up. Okay. I forget about your hitbox of pulling out. Wait a second. Pulling out has a hitbox? Damn, I really have been doing the best DPS I could. Shit. Stab. Stab. What do I love writing? Dude, the old mounting mechanics were so fun. Because it was just so goofy of like, ah yes, I'm just going to stab this creature until it like heals over. None of this fancy, ah yes, I have to go to a different part, you know. Choose what I want to do. No, no, no. You get the back, and if you don't like the back, that's too damn bad. Well then. Time for a brief intermission. Come here, I just want my extract hunter. That way I don't actually have to worry about... So one of the things that people have told me is, apparently walking with white extract is faster, or basically the exact same, as flinging yourself forward. Yay! Beautiful. Shite. Well, I do love you, Tetsu. You're gonna drop that rock. Oh my gosh, he's mounted again. I forgot how mounting spam works in this game. Just how well it does, frankly. Because oftentimes in Wilds, I'm using a bunch of aerial attacks, and it just does not feel good. Yes, Vince, I do enjoy doing back shots, especially on your mom! Also tell Mrs. Vincent's mom I said hi. Get over here. So you, 1, 2. 2, and there we go. Beautiful. See, remember, kids, fundamentals. Gotta remember your DPS combos or whatever. Oh, boy. I wish Tetsu was in more games, honestly. I feel like he could fit in quite a few more. I know that sumo wrestling is one of those things where it's very niche. So obviously his inspiration is a bit odd and hard to actually come by. But I feel like they could have really done it in Rise, especially considering that Tojo, the guildmaster, was riding on a baby Tetsukabra. Yeah, he's not fightable though, and it's only a juvenile version of it. What I'd love to see is an adult version of Gobel. Gobel, I feel like, would be fucking insane. Because every Gobel you fight in 3U is just a juvenile, and the abyssal version of it is supposedly massive by comparison. Fight skulls. Oh, no. Just an elite blade. I've been worth sacrificing. No, but Gobel was one of my favorites. I don't know why they couldn't put him on land. He's one of those burrowing monsters that you can put in a swamp area. They brought back Zamites, not Zamtrios. And you know that, which is why you're being intentionally dense. Admit it, your boy's not in the game. They forgot about him, Wolf. Ah, damn it. Hello, woman, sober me up. Okay, and then finally, let's see, poison for action. There we go. Oop. Almost forgot. Item sets. Hey, that's on your ass. You brought him up, Wolf. I don't know what you were expecting. Yeah, I don't have Durambros, but I'm fine with him not being in a game if they're just gonna ruin him. Like, that boy needs to be able to fly. If they take away his ability to fly, it's not Durambros. That is a skinwalker wearing my boy's skin. Alright, Gypsaro should be in 6, most likely. If I remember correctly. Speaking of which, why haven't they brought back Giganauts? Like, I know Keizu is quote-unquote iconic. However, I am not a big fan of him. He just screams all the damn time, and frankly, annoys the fuck out of you. I much prefer Giganauts, which actually has a very interesting fight mechanic of, when it enrages, it flips whichever head is actually, you know, easy to hit, and a weak spot. Also, spawning ads like that is very interesting, because you don't see that with a lot of things besides the raptors, where they will actually call for it. Exactly. See, Kuro's got it. Kuro understands. Actually, my favorite version of Durambros is the spin me right round, baby right round. But maybe that's because my dad was a fan of the 80s music, so that obviously rubbed off on my brain. Where are you, floppy fuck? Are you in 9? He can't be in 9. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, like I thought. It does make sense. Is he in 3? Sometimes I wish I brought Psycho Serums, just to be able to get around better. like, figure out where the monster is before I, you know, either paintball it or track it via shadows. Wow, okay. Not in any of the areas I've checked. Where does Gypsro spawn on this map? Nope, not here either. Let's go back to 5, because that's a good central point to go off of. Try 7 and 6? Yeah, I did try both of those, though. Let me go back to 2 real quick. I feel like that might be a good one to check. No? Not around here. Vincent, I kindly ask you to kill yourself. Just saying, buddy. Like, it's a professional request. If you don't want to, that's rough on my end, but just, like, for the greater good, you should probably just fucking dome yourself. Oh, hey, there it is. There we go. And that is all of my buffs. Get over here. Oh, one of the techs that I actually learned is the backflip does a lot more hits if you're up against the monster. So, oftentimes you'll see me reverse in midair to actually hit it. Die! You know, this will protect you from thunder, but I'm gonna peel that skin right off of you, big boy. That's what the doc said when I was born. Give me back my foreskin, you fucking weirdos. Alright. One, two, well, see, it works better if you could, you know, actually hit the monster. Why? Why would you need 6 lawyers? First of all, I'm not getting it in writing, because that's just fucking stupid. Getting it in writing only hurts me, right? You know what, Vince? Why don't you go and be a Canadian? Have fun. Right, there we go. It's very interesting that it goes through all of these colors whenever you actually throw the Extract Hunter. Because by and large, should go through all 3 of them. However, man, that's really funny, Gypsaros. Unfortunately, you have failed to consider the fact that I am a DPS guy. Fuck you. Get back here. Damn it, I thought I jumped over it. Get back. Fling! No, no, no. You're not getting me with this one. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, I'm fucking retarded. Yep, that's what I thought. So because Gypsaros can't die while in the fake death, you just have to, you know, hit him once more and then he's done. That's it. I probably could have hit him with the weakest move in Insect Glaive's, you know, repertoire, and it probably would have killed him. Yeah, the higher rank you are, the more he is able to faint. But, like, I could probably hit him with, like, something like this, and that would have actually done it. But that's just Gypsaros, you know? I remember in 4U, the first time I actually fought him, he pulled that, and I'm like, oh, wait, he's dead? But why isn't the quest done? So I started carving, then I got flung back, and I'm like, ah, I see the gimmick. If I remember correctly, in 4U, he could also steal items. Is that right? Goodbye. Have fun. God, I love the fucking Encyclave. Yeah, no. Gypsaurus is very interesting on that matter. What's another monster that I've just been kind of like... Celtis Queen is one that I wish they would bring back. Mostly just due to the fact that it's really interesting that it uses stink as like a pheromone thing. And obviously, forming as a mecha is very cool. Is that all, or are there more now? Alright, what do we got? I think that's all of them, ain't it? Someone wants to talk to me. Oh, it's in the lab. That explains it. Yeah, he only steals your buffs, which I think was a complete misstep on the, on what should have been done in Rise, but that's just me. I liked how frustrating Chameleos was. Some of the newer gen monsters just don't have that air of just insane frustration that I'm kind of looking for. Because it feels good to hate a singular monster, or like a very small amount of them. However, the biggest issue is when you get to the point of hating almost everyone, or a very small amount of disdain. It makes the game feel less exciting to fight monsters you enjoy. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense there, but that's how I see it. What do we got? I think I kind of want to go with Snarphonics. Yeah, let's do that. No, not Provision Division. Go with Depth Snarphonics. That'll work. What do I want to use? I think Absolute Readiness might be the best idea. It's just a good slot in for Hunter Arts. Latreon, Fatalis, and Furious, Rajang, Kieran, and Worlds. Okay, yes, but Worlds had the issue of me disliking almost every monster. Except for, funnily enough, I really loved Namiel. Namiel's design was fantastic. I wish they would bring her back. Wait, why would people hate Bambaro? Bambaro was great, and his armor looked fantastic. It was just basically a Baroth. And I don't think they had Baroth in World, did they? So it would make sense if, you know, if they had Baroth, I would understand why you wouldn't. No, they did have Baroth. So I guess people would have seen it as just a, you know, clone of Baroth then. I need to stop saying the word Baroth. Green, purple. Fuck! Blue! Alright, thanks, game. And... damn. So I don't think it will ever come up. However, I do want to prep the extra earplugs song as well. They hated it for the tree, but the tree was cool! See, like, I am professional world hater #1. However, even I can admit that that's just stupid. Like, if Monster Hunter World has one hater, I am that person. If Monster Hunter World has no haters, I am dead. Oh, well, Nash, of course. Oop, hello. Dang it. What about? Don't. Come. I can't evade out of that one? Should have evaded instead of that. Okay, that works. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a refresh on exactly why I don't like the game. I may actually enjoy it because I'm not playing solo. Hi. Vec. Dang it! I wanted to evade through that and kind of like follow his roll, but I guess this works. Oh, I didn't eat. Oh, fuck, I didn't eat! Oh, shit! Damn, should have just waited. And play the song. Hi. Damn. Donk. Purple. You know, I was expecting it to be limping by now, but I remembered that I'm using Hunting Horn, and of course that's not going to actually work. However, it is very exhausted, which I will take any day. Back yo. Damn you. I'm gonna get it in your face. Shouldn't have done that. Don't. I want to keep up the exhaust going in here. Purple. Damn. So I like Harmonize, but I've started to realize that double notes aren't exactly as important as I thought they were. Mostly because, like, why care whenever you could just get a easier song out with, like, double purple? And with double purple, then you don't have to worry about replaying the song that you just did, because it's already encore. And just like that, that'll work. Damn you. Fucking loofah. I love Ludroth. Ludroth is so fun. I mean, yeah, I'd figured we were going to go into Iceborne, but that's its own thing. Oh, wow, I just walked right into that hit, huh? That's what I get for reading chat. Ow. See, now I don't have an excuse for that one, because I wasn't looking at chat. Alright. Heal me up, cocksucker. Damn it, shouldn't have done that. Green. Purple. Come on, can I get it? Nope. Alright. I can't get a KO yet. Again. Isn't Ludroth really resilient to KO damage? I could be wrong about that, but I feel like it's really resilient to both blunt as well as KO damage. There we go. Works. I don't think so. Are you sure? I don't know. Maybe it's because I just feel like it's a bit rough. Here we go. Damn it. I was supposed to move backwards. Keep hitting it until it's dead, and that's really the most I know. Yeah, I agree. There's some times where I actually want to pay attention to how the fight's going to go. Certain elemental stuff, as well as whether or not something's immune to exhaust, obviously. Because I love exhaust damage, but it's such a shame that all of the Elder Dragons are completely immune to it. Which makes it really hard in the late game to get Hunting Horn up and rolling. It's like one of those hidden debuffs of Hunting Horn. Hello, good sir. Wait. Give me my fucking self-improvement back. There we go. Yeah, get on the ground, you fucking weird-ass bitch. That someone used you as like a makeshift... You know what? That's the same joke I usually do. It's a callback, but honestly, I really want to work on originality again. Used to be real fucking good at that shit, huh? And there we go. That's it. Lufa is down. See, the biggest issue with Ludroth might just be that I can't fight him underwater anymore. I loved the underwater combat, which I know is quote-unquote controversial. It's a hot take. But it's because I fucking started with 3U and I used almost exclusively Greatsword whenever it came down to it. So using Greatsword all the time while having underwater combat basically made it so that my Greatsword hits had even bigger hitboxes. It was fantastic. Like, I know the poor Sword and Shield mains just absolutely got dunked on that shit. Who else was kind of screwed over? I know that Gunlance wasn't great, but Gunlance really hasn't been great in a while. I think it was Switch Axe. Switch Axe also had an issue with that. It'll be interesting. But I think this one should be fine. This should be the last one we have to do to get into the next area. I find it so funny that the village has more key quests than the hub does in this game. There's still so many fucking quests. I think there's over like 1,400 in this game. So much more to actually do. Hello. And what about reinforcements? Hi. What do we need? Verdant Hills. Brave New Ore is the one we gotta do. And Fashion Victim. Wait. Do we actually have to bag a Baroth? I feel like that's not one. No. We need Fashion Victim and we need Brave New Ore. Alright, that'll work. So, let's do both of them. Diemo Hernimatar. What do I like fighting him with? Honestly, I'm thinking of going Sword and Shield for this one. Yeah, that'll work. Sword and Shield. Let's go into Change Style and Arts. Striker, of course. Absolute Readiness. We'll take that. Chaos Oil. And let's do Round Force. Yeah, that'll work. And then this one can be on S. Because I don't use them that often. My Sword and Shield oils. Oil! Sorry. America. Something World Cup and something people realizing we're not as bad as people think. What do we got here? So, yes. March to the Gunprey on Burrow Time. No. Bag of Baroth. Where is it? I just saw it, wasn't it? Bastion victim. There we go. Alright, let's find a Diamo Hermitar. That'll be fun. The crab is one of my favorites, just due to the fact that, I don't know, its armor set is really nice. I enjoy having guard and defense up, but maybe that's because I am a more defensive player than the average hunter. Like, I carried it all the way until late high rank, frankly, and then finally I swapped over to the Durambros armor, just because of, you know, part breaker and focus. Oh, I did not realize it was in the desert. I thought it was in the dunes. Okay, well, we'll take it. Let's see if I can get some more rust hards. Well, there we go. I'll take it. Actually, now that I think about it, what is my favorite map in the Monster Hunter series? Like, I'm gonna exclude all of the, you know, specific maps. Like, Castle Shroud and stuff like that. Those I'm going to take out. I think it's gotta be the volcano from 3U. Or rather, yeah, it's the volcano from 3U. Because the Rise adaptation didn't have the level of, like, grandiosity that I wanted out of it. Like, the biggest issue with having all of your maps be seamless is you don't get this sense of, oh wow, I'm in a full-on desert, right? And so whenever you're not in this sense of, wow, this is a huge biome that I'm just traversing, it doesn't feel as good. Like, look at that. Like, sure, that's just a PNG in the background wiggling about, but it makes you think that you've got, you know, dunes on the horizon that you're going to have to travel monumental distances to get to. With the heat, you know, causing a mirage. It's beautiful. And one of my favorite things was looking down over the entire volcano in 3U. And basically saying, oh my lord, I have really traversed all of this distance. Like, looking all the way down and basically saying, ah yes, my hunter should be, like, completely and utterly exhausted from this experience before even getting to the hunt. And then having this idea of the hunter perseveres anyways, which makes you feel badass, right? Alright, Hermitar should be around here somewhere. Ah, yes. Is that a crab pearl? That means he's near. There he is! Alright, let's go. Let's see. Stamina oil? We'll take it. How you doing, big guy? Doing good? 1, 2... Yep. I wish that status was a bit better in this game. Get over here. Nope. No, you don't. Don't move to the side. Also, why haven't they brought back the oils, now that I think about it? The oils were just a really good addition to Sword and Shield, augmenting its damage and allowing it to basically do a hell of a lot more than it's supposed to, giving it more versatility as well. There we go. Getting crab for dinner, boy. Actually, no, now I'm hungry for crab. Damn you! Hermitar, give me your crab claws. I'm sure you taste delicious with garlic butter. Yes! Stay! So, one of the things that I was very interested in is the extra, you know, effect on using your hunter arts. Makes me think that you should just be able to charge other hunter arts with the motion values of yours, but it's really weird that you don't. Damn you! Come over here, you crabby crab. There we go. More range. I know a lot of people hate Round Force 3 because it sends them in the air and ruins DPS. But, I don't know. Whenever I get sent into the air, I'm just like, ooh, opportunity for mounting damage. Nope, no you don't. Gotta remember, if I really want to sharpen, I can just use the Mind's Eye Oil. Now, the one issue with Mind's Eye Oil in Chaos Oil mode is the fact that it actually gets rid of your active oil. Which I think is dumb, right? Because if I'm having the Mind's Eye Oil on, it should, you know, just sharpen and then call it quits, right? Because it provides no additional effect. Could be wrong about that. It just makes the most sense to me. Okay, where are you going? Ah, man, I loved how simple it was to track where the monster was going in the old games. And nowadays, it's way too simple, is the issue. Where you can always see the monster. Makes me miss shadow hunting or trying to hunt by via burrowing, right? Gosh, I miss the old gen. Everything feels simpler, but more complex in a certain way. Feels like there's a knowledge threshold that you have to hit to be able to actually hunt properly in these games. Get back here! Don't run away from me! No, I said don't I literally just told you. Why do you never listen to me? This is why we're getting a divorce! Fuck. Oh, man. What is with the divorce nowadays for me? Like, I've been making a lot of those jokes, especially with, you know, Skitari and everything else going on. Hi, big boy. Get exhausted. Nope. I really should be holding on to at least one of those invulnerability frame ones. No, you don't. And there we go. Beautiful. Quick hunt. Gosh, I can't wait until I get the upgraded Brachydios weapons. They're so fun. Back whenever it was slime, it was absolutely busted. But I understand why they had to adjust that. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was in the secret area. I don't need you. And there we go. We're good. Don't have to worry about space anymore. I'm not gonna lie, Sword and Shield never really clicked to me until Rise, where they had the triple shield bash combo. And it just felt correct to just bash a monster's face in with... I use the Ninja Blade in low rank, or high rank, and it just felt right to bash their face in with your fist. Something about it. Also, the Wirebug skills, just giving you iframes or giant amounts of shield capabilities, just felt good. The point where you dash forward while blocking and then hit them in the hit them wherever you do. Great gap closer, as well as a good source of impact damage. It's that you could reliably stun with Sword and Shield. Alright, what we got here? Twin daggers? Nope. I am not a dual blades user. The only time I did use dual blades was in Rise, and that's just because, dude, Element was tweaked, or torqued to hell in fucking Sunbreak. You'd be stupid not to use them on some of the fights. Alright, and the last one is mining, right? I think the comets should be our boy Valstrax, maybe this time. No. We saw Valstrax whenever we, Yeah, whenever we fought Kongala. That's when we saw Valstrax. That's what I remember. Wish you could actually, you know, hunt him. Dude, same here. I love fist weapons as well. Some part of my brain just gets scratched the right way whenever I see someone duking a giant monster with, like, bare fists and or, like, gauntlets. One of my favorite weapons in, Darksiders. Darksiders, I believe it's called. Darksiders 2 was the fist weapons. And also you had the cursed weapons that you could sacrifice other weapons to upgrade them. It was so cool. Another favorite of mine are, frankly, what do you call them? The weapons that are actually like chains, so you use the chain as a whip and or a bludgeoning weapon. Those are fun. I wish more games did something like that, though. Because as of right now, I just haven't seen it around at all, right? Another thing is, Darksiders, gosh, we had to play that game on a fucking bootleg. So, my cousin went in, and he modified our Xbox 360. And so when he modified the Xbox 360, he removed the internal memory. Or rather, you could play on burned discs. However, you couldn't actually save data to the disc via laser engraving. So you couldn't actually save. So we just kept that fucker on for so long. We eventually ended up melting one of our discs. I believe it was Red Dead Redemption 2, or was it Red Faction Guerrilla? I think it was Red Faction Guerrilla that we melted. Because we left it on for so long. In retrospect, that was awful, but at the time, it was hilarious. Alright. Hey, Bob. Did you perhaps forget that you're here to mine ore? So, maybe leaving the area with the most density of ore may have not been the best idea. Now, I don't want to criticize you, because, you know, you're me and all. But, you might be retarded. Anyways, gotta get some comet rocks here. I'm so used to, running this map to farm for ancient shards, because that secret area has a 20% chance on each of the pickaxe strikes to get an ancient shard. And then, up top, there is a 5% fixed gathering chance for them. So every time I want to get my goddamned hunting horn, I have to go through there. Which is a shame, because I wish there was a way to mitigate the dual RNG of finding an ancient shard and then making sure that it's the right weapon. But, you know, you gotta give life to the game somehow. Also, it made it more special whenever you actually got the one you wanted. Ooh, Macalite ore. Soon I'm gonna be full on comet rocks. There we go. We're good. So once we're good on comet rocks, we should be fine. Now, Bob, question. Are you stupid enough to have gone with striker style greatsword? Or did you actually adjust which style you're using? This is a very interesting question because it does greatly impact combat ability. Alright. Put your bets in, people. Type 1 for Bob is dumb and forgot to change styles, or type 2 for diabetes. There will be a poll, but there's not a poll because I don't know how to do that on YouTube. Alright. I'm dumb! Let's go! Fuck. Get off of me, you remote bastards. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Wolf. Gosh, if there's anything I'm reliable about, it's being an idiot, right? But that'll be fun. I mean, it's not like I'm actually fighting anything here. If I was, there would be a big issue, but this is just farming comet rocks. It's interesting that that is a key quest, though, which makes me think that, yes, I'm going to have to actually repel a Valstrax. And if so, oh fuck. Oh fuck. So I got a question. What is you guys' favorite monster in Monster Hunter? I know Wolf's is Zamtrios. But what about you, Kuro? Because I know we've fought quite a few Duramboros, obviously, considering I'm wearing his armor and all. But I always enjoy having people just queue up a hunt for something that they enjoy fighting, not necessarily because they need it. Mizutsune? Really? What about Mizutsune just kind of, like, pops out to you, I guess? Because for me, it was probably my least favorite of the Fated Four, funnily enough. Astalos is number 1, then there was, then there's Gameth, then there's Glavenus, then there's Mizutsune. Ooh, fishing. But I'm also known to like large monsters or hyper-aggressive monsters. And so the hyper-aggressive monsters tend to be the electric types. Or the electric monsters. Fire does a weird, like, blend of both. Water tends to be hyper-aggressive as well, now that I think about it. I think that ice always has been the kind of odd one out for me, in the sense of ice always seems to have, I don't know, really slow monsters to kind of say, hey, it's in the cold, right? Its theme and armor, also like the design. I'm a sucker for the feline and canine looking monsters. Fair enough. For me, it's always just been a fox in my head. That kind of blend between canine and feline, right? And I'm not a big fan of the Japanese style, I guess. Mostly because oftentimes they go for sleek and slender in their weaponry rather than my... excuse me. Over the top and heavy, you know? Okay, and Nerisilla. What do I want to use to fight a Nerisilla? I think I want to kind of go Valor Charge Blade right now. Soon, my beloved, you shall become the best dragon Charge Blade. Not actually, because I know the, what do you call it? The Fatalis one exists. And Fatalis' Charge Blade is insane. Absolute Readiness? No. I think I want to go Ripper Shield. I actually really want to upgrade my Ripper Shield ability. So maybe it's best if I do go Absolute Readiness. That'll work. But Astalos is my favorite of the Fated Four. Mostly just due to the fact that I love the black and like neon green design. And also, its armor set having repeat offender is really cool. Yeah, rock music. You know what? I think they missed out on a huge opportunity to make his hunting horn an electric guitar, kind of like Zenogre. But maybe they went a bit too ham on that, and that's why they didn't do it. But still, I think it's a huge missed opportunity. Okay, we're fighting a Nerisilla, so it should be up in the web area. Yeah, no, of all time, I think, obviously it's I forgot to eat again! Of all time, I think Duramboros is right at the top for non-Elder Dragons, and then Brachydios is right below it. Because Brachydios was the first ever, you know, blast monster, but also I genuinely vibe with the whole philosophy of, no, I don't need extra elements, I need explosions and to rock your shit. And that's all that matters. Safi. Interesting that Safi'jiiva is your favorite armor set. Is it just due to the insanity of its skills, or... Come here. Hi, how you doing? So I just need to get 2 full charges. Okay, so maybe there are some graphical, fucking what? Galapagos turtle! Graphical glitches in this game. Heal and also the uniqueness, that's fair. So sword and shield is a rapier too, so that's cool. My biggest issue with rapiers is seeing them used as a slashing weapon does kind of irk the brain in a very autistic fashion, don't get me wrong. Get me out, get me out. Thank you. So, it just bugs me that it's not a thrusting weapon. Its greatsword looks dope as hell, I will say that. Oh no, you don't. Get over here. Come on. There we go. That's an opening. Zoshia has the same effect. Possible? Yeah, it does. But it's a lot toned down. Honestly, it's much more akin to, what do you call it? Zoshia's is a lot more akin to Valhazak's, which I thought Valhazak was a fantastic design, right? A corpse monster just scratches that, like, emo part of my brain just right. Like, come on, it's a corpse dragon that uses microbes to effectively just turn everything into food, no matter what it's actually made of. Which is actually how cows eat grass and get protein from the cellulose. No, you don't. I know what you're doing. Get back here. Come on, stop it. You made me miss. Come on. Dude, Valhazak was... I wish its weapons were better, though. That's my only gripe about Valhazak, is that I think they intentionally made its weapons worse because of how good its armor was, right? Now, I could be wrong about that, but because it had, like, low Elder Seal instead of high or medium, right? It just didn't feel right. Also, it had relatively low, what do you call it? It had relatively low dragon on it, which made it kind of weird. It felt like it should have been just a little bit more. Maybe if it had, like, really good sharpness, kind of like, what do you call it? Nyricilla right here. Because Nyricilla has very low raw, but very good sharpness and affinity. I don't know, they maybe could have done something with the effluvium in the weapons as well. Like, make a new status out of it, but I think that would have been just rough to actually do. Because last time they made a new status, they made Blast, and oh boy! We saw how that went. It's had to be toned down ever since 3U because it was just that broken. Come back here. There you go. Also, give me my sharpness back. I don't think Bob has gotten to Black Veil. I did. It just... I don't know. It didn't do as much as I wanted to. Like, for a subspecies of an Elder Dragon, it feels like it should have done more, right? No, but I mean, like, as a status for the weapons. That's what I was talking about. Alright. Now this will be fun. And... come on, get down. Hit you with this, and that's good. Beautiful. Alright, it's dead. Good shit. Yeah, Nyrsel is one of my favorite monsters as well. It was the first Temnoceran that they added. As well as its weapons were much more interesting than I gave them credit for. And for you, just due to the fact that I didn't quite understand how Affinity worked back in 4U. I think I was like 15 or 16 whenever it came out. Or whenever I got it, finally. Probably. But I've never been one for Affinity. I always prefer higher raw and just go ham, right? I stopped playing Iceborne, I think it was right whenever you got to, what's her name? Velkhana. Whenever you fought Velkhana in Siege, that's when I stopped. Mostly because I was just not enjoying it. Maybe that was because I was in college and everything sucked back then, but I'd have to see. No, I enjoy the games. Sometimes I wish they did a little bit better, like with Rise and the Hunting Horn note system. But honestly, I think Wilds has the best rendition of both Hunting Horn and, what do you call it? Shevladin Helveta. Wilds has the best rendition of Hunting Horn and Gunlance, which are two of my favorite weapons. Part of the biggest three. Every time you guys say that, it gets delayed by another week. Have fun. Alright, let's see. What else? Because I think that should get us to the second level. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Alright, so, first of all, let's go and take out these bubbles. See if I'm missing any quests that I need to do. Alright. Training Codex? Ooh, Training Codex, thank goodness. I don't have to gamble nearly as much, I don't think. Or is that the one that just boosts training abilities, right? Heralds of Commerce, it's a 8-star. Is there anything else? Burn a Village. Yeah, I gotta talk to the chef. So whenever I go and talk with the chef, that should be fun. Hi. I heard you have more ingredients. I would like to mix them with things. No? Where is it? There it is. Melfest Roast. That was it. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, and then Burn a Village. Ah, yes, you. And that should take out almost everything? No, wow. Actually, the Hunter's Hub has more. I'm interested about that, too. So, Valhazak's weapons, if I remember correctly, were decent raw, decent sharpness, but very low dragon, right? Unlike, you know, Valstrax with its low raw, like, relatively low dragon, but insane sharpness. And also, I was a huge fan of the honing system in that game. It reminded me of the 4U's honing system, which, frankly, I could not get enough of, and I wish they would bring it back in the exact manner. Because 4U's honing system actually scaled off of the raw damage, or the motion values. So I remember playing as a greatsword, and every, like, 5 hits or so, you get this massive chunk of healing, and I fucking loved it. Now, don't get me wrong, the attack one was fantastic too. It was just a additional 10 raw. But never needing to heal was a huge thing back in the day. Because obviously, everything in the old games is based on chip. So if you can undo chip, you're perfectly fine. First one you get, which weapon is that? Is that the greatsword? And if so, 30 dragon is not much. Perils of Commerce, huh? Narjarala. Dude, Narjarala is another one that I don't see often. I wish I did. Motherfucker is just fun. It's a sound-based monster, and then Title Narjarala used a different variation of it, where instead of directly destroying the scales it flings out, it actually uses it to bounce, what do you call it off of it? Bounce water bullets off of it. So when bouncing water bullets off of it, it ended up just kind of ricocheting and became unpredictable. It was a fun guessing game for as to like where shit was going to go. Alright, long, yep, Jaya. Jaya is just too good in this situation. Now, I will do aerial gun lance because I enjoy it. Let's see, Blast Dash, Dragon Breath. I think I'm going to do Dragon's Breath, because I have enough mobility with the forward dodge on aerial style. Yeah, Nergigante's Elder Seal was high. I think I used Nergigante's weapons a lot back in the day. I think that's the one I carried into G rank from high rank. Alright, Narjarala. Thank goodness it's not a capture quest. Man, I love the old games, because you don't actually have to read, and that's a huge boon to me. A good one to look at, a good comparison, look at its Sword and Shield if it has it, or Dual Blades if it has it. And then divide the element that you get by 10, because all of those values are bloated for some reason. What's another, like, weapon that I enjoyed using? What was it? Snarfonica is obviously one. It's the best healing hunting horn in the game. What was it? Back in Generations, the Azure Bayonet was actually really good with Bludgeoner, because you had long green sharpness, and while you had green sharpness, you got a plus like 10 to raw from Bludgeoner. So it was one of the like highest DPS in the old games, or in Gen. And so I used that to fight a Cantor and just didn't worry about sharpness. It was very fun. What are some, like... I gotta ask, what are some monsters you'd like to see? None of the obvious ones, obviously, for Wolf, like Zami. But I'm just thinking of them, and Giganox is obviously at the front of my mind. I said my piece about him earlier. I definitely think they've done him dirty by not bringing him back. Dog. Come on. Oh, that hits me! But it does a little bit of chip, huh? Aha, you fool! I have mounted you! I fucked up. I stabbed immediately. I think Narjarala would be a fun one. They tend not to bring back some of the lower rank ones, except for Pookie Pookie. Did people really love Pookie Pookie that much? It's a Charge Blade and a Switch Axe, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. If we're talking about, what's his name? Valhazak. No, he has an Insect Blade, doesn't he? Fuck. I went overboard. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. I'm not a big fan of Pookie Pookie. I don't know why. Like, I understand I love chameleons. I love his design. It's just, it's not a very different fight from what I'm used to, I guess. Pookie Pookie is just derpy. Okay, I do as well. However, maybe it's because I've seen him so often that I no longer actually enjoy seeing him. Because wasn't he in both Rise and... You dirty little... I want to call you a word that isn't allowed by YouTube. Get back here. Come on. Derpy early game monsters, man. Dude, Volvidin, I am a huge fan of. And I'm so glad that he keeps getting brought back. Mostly because I love his hammer. His hammer is so fun. Yes! Break your face, you big old bitch, huh? Ow! Get... Really? Come here. I really don't want to mount you in here because I know that this is the worst place to mount, because I will just get zoned like that. Let's see. What's another good monster that I haven't seen in a hot minute? Obviously, the ones from 3U that are all underwater. Goble, for some reason, they haven't brought back in any capacity, even though you could just basically call it a mud skipper, right? Nope, nope, no you don't, no you don't. I'm surprised Goble doesn't have, like, a subspecies either. I do like Rathian and Rathalos, but sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, could we have another monster in the roster? But at the same time, I wouldn't give them up for anything, so I don't know exactly what you would put there. You know what's funny? They have a severe lack of ice monsters nowadays. I don't know why that is. Oh. Rat Boy has sent me a short for me to look at. Come here. No, you don't. Whoa, wait. That's the best one. Boom. Boom. Damn. He avoided the boom. Okay, this is a horrible idea. I shouldn't be doing this. However, Monster Broth. Volvidin, Acnosum, Royal Ludroth are some of my early game monsters. See, I like Bishaten. Bishaten was very fun in the game. In Rise. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back in World. It feels like he would be a great fit for the forest. However, I assume they used Kangala, so that was already its own thing. Which makes me wonder why they brought back Kangala then. Alright. Come here! Oh boy. This is really showing me just how bad aerial style was in this game. I don't remember it being this bad. But I could be wrong about that. You know, hindsight is 20/20, however, nostalgia glasses go burr. Oop. Like the subspecies variation to Bob? Yeah. Blood Orange, Bishaten. No, you don't. I'm actually surprised they didn't bring back Naricilla's subspecies. Because Shrouded Naricilla was very cool. It's paralysis instead of poison. So obviously all of his weapons reflect that. I don't know. Maybe there was something to it. That's another thing, is like the lack of subspecies in the new games. Hi. Would you like to get exploded, good sir? No? Alright. I'll go fuck myself then. back here! Dear Lord. Boom. I can tell I'm just not doing much. But maybe that's just because I'm so used to Greatsword and Valor style, because boy howdy is that a broken combo. Not quite as bad as, like, Heavy Bowgun, but still very insane damage. I was actually trying to find a good switch axe to use. And once I find a good switch axe, I think Aerial's switch axe as well as, what do you call it? Bushido switch axe would be really fun to play. Funnily enough, I'm actually a fan of Alchemy style switch axe as well. Just keeping your combos to either X or A. And if you want to morph, you just swap which button you're pressing. Simplifies the game way more than I'd care to admit, but it is still fun nonetheless. Where the fuck did you go? Because I don't know where he could have gone other than over here, maybe? Damn. He better not be able to go into 9. That would be AIDS. Because that thin hallway with that lanky-ass body... Okay, it's not in there. No, nothing goes in 6. So maybe he's in 10? I will poke my head into 9 just to see where he... like, if he could be there, but I'm really hoping that he's not. Back here. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we go to 10, because that's the only other place I could ever see him being. Now my Wyvern's Fire is up. I like the heat gauge in this game, to a certain degree. Oh, he's not in here either. Where the fuck did you go? Huh? See, this is why I need to start bringing paintballs and actually using them. No, the heat gauge was fun. I think it could have been tweaked a bit more. Instead of giving it an all-around nerf to accommodate for the heat gauge buff, because no matter how you look at it, you know, Gunlance was not strong back in the day. But the extra heat gauge damage could have gone really well as a buff. So give yourself like a flat 5% buff, or in yellow, you are bog standard, like 4U Gunlance. So bog standard 4U Gunlance, then in orange you get a plus 5% boost, and then in red you get a plus 10% boost to raw and all of that. I feel like that would be a good methodology to do so. It's just a shame, you know, hindsight's 20/20 on this. I know people have made mods for this game. Particularly the Cope mod is one that I'm remembering fondly. But you have to be, obviously, either on emulator or a jailbroken Switch for that, and I'm not exactly willing to deal with that. What was it? But they buffed the cats a lot. They buffed the stats on all of its weapons and stuff like that. Buffed a little bit of the motion values. They buffed Hunting Horn, and they buffed Gunlance. So all of that considered, I mean, they buffed all of the ones that were weaker. And they also kind of nerfed the power switch axes so that you could use other ones and it'd be viable, rather than just absolutely being forced into power. Didn't they buff Elemental Charge Blade too? I think so. Hi. Aha, you think you've got me trapped. You fool. Fuck. I am the fool. I have overheated. Come here. One. Damn it. Aha, I dodged it, you bitch. Get over here. Bonk. Boom. Alright. Also, I think in this game they actually made sharpness affect shelling damage, which I thought was ridiculous. I didn't know that until I looked it up. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a grapple move. Okay. I'm getting squeezed. Alright, we're good. No Monster Musume for you, bitch. Don't. Come here. Dude, really? Stop hitting me. Barely. Like that. It's the ever so small flinches that just throw you out of the air. Get over. Ah. You know, maybe I don't want Narjarala back in the game. Maybe I was wrong earlier whenever I said that. I could be incredibly wrong, and I'll admit my faults whenever I have them. Yeah, it doesn't in newer games, but GU was very weird because a lot of the ways that they balanced weapons were based off of the demos, actually. So in the demo, obviously, Gunlance was really strong because it has fixed damage. And because the demo Gunlance did so much fixed damage because it was a normal shell Gunlance, they preemptively nerfed it going into actually making the game. It was very dumb. But, of course, you know, later on, shelling falls off tremendously to the point of nigh unusability. It's one of those things where, obviously, balancing has to be taken into account. However, looking at exceptions of rules and understanding the game state is a huge thing. Which I unfortunately believe that the Capcom devs didn't exactly understand on this one. I mean, hell, Hunting Horn was actually nerfed in Rise because the demo had it so powerful. Oof! Gotta stretch. Ooh, I at least got a ton of parts. There we go. Vespoid Inner Wing actually is very helpful, because I do need to upgrade my Vicio Nulo. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to go real quick and grab me an apple cider. A hard apple cider, because fuck it, I want to drink. Be right back. That's a shame. Looks like we lost our bottle opener that we put on the fridge. So, I'm gonna have to use my car keys. God, all the booze cruising. Including low rank armor. Alright. I'm down for it, Wolf. I think it's only in, GU does it affect shelling, by the way. It's specifically tied with, like, orange and red sharpness. Alright, what we got next? No more bubbles. Much ado about Narjarala. Dude, I love that joke, because basically, Much Ado About Nothing is... basically talking about pussy. but in Shakespearean English. Let's see. Right over here, Elder Monument. Style, I want to go Adept. Shit again. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I had to do that whenever I made a female character for Rise, mostly because I wanted to, A, use weapons that I'd never done before, never used before, and B, I thought that the female armor probably would have looked fucking fantastic, so I wanted to test it out. And that's, like, why I made a female character. It was really fun. After a little bit, I realized that I was just rolling everything using my longsword, and so I just sat there and I'm like, well, I feel like I'm cheating using longsword, so I moved over to bow predominantly. You know what? I will take fire. This inebriation is sponsored by Angry Orchard Hard Cider. Something, something, something catchphrase. Alrighty then. Dude, I don't know why people don't like ciders, but I guess I can kind of understand it, considering alcohol is not everybody's taste. It's got a certain flavor to it, but I think that the fruit juice version of it, which is the cider, makes it so fucking worth it. It blends so well. Alrighty then. So, now we gotta fight a Basarios. I remember fighting Basarios for the first time in 4U, actually. Wasn't it during the expeditions? Yeah, I think you find it in the expeditions, and you have to basically go, oh shit, that's not a regular rock. Very cool way to introduce it. I know it was an older monster, because Gravios is its older counterpart. But I think they did a fantastic job with it in 4U. I also miss the expeditions. A good way to basically say, hey, you are so used to all of these maps, try something else. Alright. There's gotta be a Basarios somewhere around here. Look for a very conspicuous rock. No, not mosswine. We've already had pork ribs today. I have a feeling it would probably be in the central area, if anything. Either that or in the top area. That tends to be where most monsters... Oh, well. Well, he's going to the top area now, I see. Good call, Bob. Remember, Bob's intuition is never wrong. It's just very, very stupid. Alright, Basarios. Let's see if I bounce. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Oh, that's your front end. I thought I was hitting your ass. Ooh, baby. Okay, I forgot about your roar. I really need to stop just charging at every given opportunity. Okay. I also need to stop rolling into things that I don't know are going to actually be hits. Like this! There we go. Thankfully, this is one of those monsters where you can get the secondary hit off, and it fucking feels good. Damn. I am now poisoned. I like how I'm actually evading it, but not properly. So I'm not doing the adept dodge. But I am still evading it because I am out of the way. Damn it! Second hitbox! Stop farting on me, you weirdo! There we go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yes! God, that is such a minuscule tail, too. Sometimes I find it funny just how small the tail can be. Like on, what's its name? Shigeru Magala. The tail is incredibly tiny. So it makes me laugh every time I cut it off. Damn. Charlie? Charlie? Squeaks? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn! I was hoping I could actually get that charge off. Oh boy. I remember back in the day, whenever I actually, you know... Gosh, how many times am I gonna say back in the day in this stream? I used to be good with Greatsword to the point where I could predict every single move, but also, I guess I wasn't speaking, and I had a horrendous amount of hours dedicated to this game. So, I can't possibly compare it properly. Yeah, there we go! That's what you get, you dirty bastard! No, you don't. I know that you can break their back, and once you do, they stop being able to actually, you know, do that big AoE fire move, because all of the heat vents out of their back, rather than their stomach. Which is a really cool way of promoting you breaking parts. I think they realized back in 4U that this guy was just a pain in the ass to fight. Come on, break it! No, you don't. God, I love sharpness! It's much more like I love Greatsword. Oh, wait! That was an exhaust flinch? Hell yeah. 2 monkeys? 2 Rajangs, I assume you mean? Damn it. Gotta remember not to press that X the second time. There we go. We're good. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Beautiful. Get back over here. Oh no. I feel like Rajang used to be a terrifying beast back in the day. But nowadays, I don't have that much of an issue with him. Damn it.
Yes, Wolf. Channel your inner freezer. Kill those stupid monkeys. They may be part of the proud Saiyan race, but I have put them under my heel.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. Ah, yes, you fool. You shouldn't have gotten exhausted. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. No, that deserves a hard swig of cider. Oh, shit. I didn't press A, I pressed B. Crap. Oh, man. I really need to remember to, like, take time in these games. Because oftentimes I forget that. It's gotten me hit and killed a hell of a lot more than I'd care to admit. Just because I'm so into, yes, I should be doing something at all times, rather than, no, I should be paying attention to what the monster is doing and then going from there. Just I don't know. It feels like I've lost that sort of patience that I used to have when hunting. Makes me kind of sad too, because I don't know. I feel like I should know better, right? It just makes sense to me. Delicious. Mysterious wings. Honestly, one of those that I need to farm for a bit is probably going to be Nargacuga, because I know its Insect Glaive is really good, as well as its Sword and Shield is actually fantastic as well. Alright, let's see, what we got next? Calico Ranch? I don't think that's someone... Oh, no, I'd have to talk to the little girl who basically gave me that quest. That's what it was. I could do Volvidin. Is that a key quest? No, it is not. That is a damn shame that Volby is not. Wow, a lot of these that you would expect. Ah, Grapes of Rathian has to be one. Alright, that'll work. And I feel like that also does work with the Adept style Greatsword. Here we are. Rathian has always stood out to me as one of those monsters that always will have its patterns be recognizable. Possibly because I've fought it so many times through so many different games. Honestly, one thing that I wish I played more of in GU is Hammer, funnily enough. Because I know Adept-style Hammer, as well as, what do you call it? As well as Valor-style Hammer, are really fun. Valor-style is effectively the water stance in Rise. And then, Adept-style is just the perfect style for Hammer in the game. Hey, you know, come over here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to fight you on the ledge. Oh, fuck. Of course you ran over me. Oh, that's Manabra. You know what that means, boys? Monster broth. Close, monster fluid, but also fine. Get over here, you son of a bitch! No, you don't. Get away from me. One, two, three. There we go. That works. Damn. Come back here. I want to head snipe you. Head sniping in Adept style just doesn't sound like it would work. Like, exactly. So, that's my point. Because it is such a reactive nature, and obviously, it's a shame that they don't extend even more. The Adept dodge for Greatsword is very long. You can extend it with your charge attack. However, it just doesn't feel great, right? Especially considering the fact that you can miss shit so often. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'll take that. You fool! Go ahead, fire more fireballs at me, you moron. No, you don't. Know what you were trying to do? You were trying to poison me. You can't do that. I don't permit you to. One, two, three. Damn! I was really trying to get that head snipe in. Oh, hello. Get over here. Oh, hi. Get down. There we go, baby. 1, 2, 3. I was for sure thinking that was going to hit me. Considering how often it has hit me with, like, less of a hit. Cat. No, you don't. You think you're tough? Okay, maybe you're tough. But not tough enough! Oh, no, 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 no. I take everything back. I take everything back. Get off of me. Help! Good shit. Literally, cat. Oh, hello. Fuck! Alright, she is hitting me with shit I'm not seeing anywhere. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Now we track the shadows, baby. Please tell me that's a detox horn. Yes, it was. Thank you very much, Squeaks. Okay, so going this a ways means down here. Got it. Oh man, I love Adept style, but there are some times where I get out of the flow of Adept, and it just feels wrong, right? Feels like I'm doing something genuinely horribly, where I can't actually get into the rhythm again. Because Adept style has a natural rhythm with every monster. There we go. You... Get out of my way. One, two, three. Yes! Get on the ground! Fuck. Alright, get over here. That is what we call head sniping, baby. I face tank that way too hard. But you will too! Yes! Yes! Absolute readiness. 1. Alright. Fuck. Oh, well, thank you, Squeaks. I appreciate you. See, you succeeded where I couldn't. Good shit, lads. I feel like I was getting there. You know what that means? I need more alcohol. Cheers. So, for context, we bought a 6-pack of this hard cider on Saturday, and it is now gone. I believe I have drank 5 out of the 6 of these ciders. This shit slaps, man. Alright. So, after this, what do we got next? I know we need to fight a Zamtrios, a Nebelschnarf. Okay, so we need a Plesioth. Oh, wow. They crammed a lot of these monsters all together. I wouldn't consider these, like, anywhere near on the same level, frankly. That's always been something that's confused me about Monster Hunter. Is there, like, tier system for monsters? There's obviously low tiers, there's the mid tiers, and then there's the high tiers, but the ones in between those just feel awkward to me, right? Like, Narjarala is between a mid tier and a low tier. But Rathian, I feel like, is directly mid tier, and Uragon is mid to high. So it feels a bit odd on that end. Hello, how do you do? Oh hey, it's the Moga Farm dude. Hell yeah. Immortal Moths. Alright, we can do that. However, if we're going to fight Nebelschnarf, what do I want to fight him with? I think Charge Blade might be a really good option. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do, Yep, I want to do Striker. I want to do Striker for this. Limit Breaker and Energy. Cool. Item sets. We're good. Alright, onwards and forwards. I really do enjoy fighting Nebelschnarf with a hunting horn, but I think I need a hunting horn that actually has, what do you call it, attack up for it? There we go. I don't know why. It just feels so slow using hunting horn right now. Fencel, we'll take it. Explorer and insurance. Beautiful. Alright. I got a question. So, aerial style in this game, I know a lot of people don't like using. Because a lot of people consider that the aerial mounts actually take away from their DPS. Is that like a real thing for people, where if you guys see someone using aerial style, you get annoyed? Because I've always thought, like, hey, more downs means more safety for your fellow hunters, which means more likely the quest is gonna go well. Because my older brother uses aerial not insect glaive. Well, he does use insect glaive. However, he uses greatsword, and aerial greatsword is just not my thing. It feels weak, right? I can tell just on the difference between Bushido style or Adept style and Valor style and the aerial. It just doesn't make sense to me. But, I mean, he enjoys it, so that's all that matters. But I've heard people talk about, like, the mounts getting rid of people's DPS. So, I guess I'm confused on that end. Alright, heat endurance. Beautiful. Hey, Nebel. Alright, come on. Jump up. I know you want to. There we go. I don't mind being one stepping stool. That's fair. Oh, huh? 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 What was that hitbox, Nebelschnarf? The fuck, dude? Alright, there we go. Ah, you son of a bull. You son of a bull. One thing I will give Striker over Valor. Boy howdy, do you not actually have to do as much rigmarole beforehand. Hi. Damn you. No, you don't. Get away from me. Get away from me, you sandfish salamander. No, you don't. So, I've heard people hate Nebelschnarf because he just goes under the ground so often. But I think that there are plenty of ways to actually have, you know, more and more openings with him than most other monsters. Such as, you know, the barrel bomb technique, the fishing technique. So personally, I have no issue with him. In fact, he's probably one of my favorite monsters. I wish I'd bring him back. Alright, come on, let me get it. Fishing minigame! Yes! We did it! Beautiful! Good job killing the monkeys, Wolf. 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Limit breaker. Perfect. You nerd. Beautiful. Alright, cool. The level be schnarfin'. Fuck! I just wanted the shiny. Come on, give me the shiny. There we go. That shield should not go down anytime soon. Beautiful, just a nick. 2. Alright, come on. Get back here. Oh, beautiful. You know what time it is, boys? Yeet! Get over here. Yes! Fishing minigame again! One, 2, 3. Who said Charge Blade is a technical weapon? If a retard like me can use it, anyone can! Let's go! Get over here. Nebel, I see you are trying to hide under the sands. Have you considered not doing that? See, exactly, you're gonna attack me, and all it's gonna do is make you, take more damage. Fuck! Alright, I get it, I get it. I am trying to. Also, hey Rain, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy, it's been a while. Come on, Nebel. You're around here. Oh, hello, you're around here somewhere. It's right behind me. Donk, donk. 1, 2. Yes! Yes! Alright, we got it. We got it. There it is. Here it is. A third one! Fishing mini go. Oh, fuck. I may have fucked up. Oh, shit. What you doing in Puerto Rico, buddy? Visiting family or something? Alright, Nebel. It's sad to say I know exactly how to wake you up. If the chat would like to look at my last Hunter art, I feel like this is going to be really good. Oh, that's an evil Schnarf. Oh, look at him. He's so peaceful. He's just sleeping. Look at the little Bobby. Look at the dude. It would be a shame if someone were to fuck it up. Good shit, lads. Oh boy. I don't know why Nebelschnarf is one of my favorite monsters. Probably because it's one of those monsters I remember fighting with Hunting Horn back in 3U. And just having a fun time with it, because it's super weak to exhaust and stun. All good, man. Dude, hopefully the video should be out by this Wednesday. It's another GU video. So it is 45 minutes long as of right now, and I'm not done editing it. So eat your heart out. Have fun with that. But yeah, man, it's good to see you, dude. Been a hot minute, eh? Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit. That's another game I could play. I've been wanting to play Sulphur as of recently. It's a good single-player game. Gonna help me, cleanse my palate, per se. And get back to just streaming shit like that. With, just me in the chat. Not that, like, having people around is bad or anything, it's just my social battery gets worn out so fast, right? But Sulphur's a great game. You play as a priest who uses guns to slay demons, so... I mean, I'm sure Exiled would have a great time with it. Oop, Lavasioth? I hate Lavasioth! Let's go! This is gonna suck! Ooh. I think I want to go Aerial? There we are. Beautiful. Wait, fuck. What Hunter Arts do I have? Absolute Readiness? I would, however, Limit Breaker go Burr. Alright, what we got here? Lavasioth. So I know we have... yes. Nargacuga, Lavasioth. Let's do Lavasioth. The big old Flappy Flap is not nearly as bad as Plesioth. Like, sure, he's based on the same thing, a Piscine Wyvern. However, he's not nearly as annoying. Still quite annoying, but not nearly as annoying. Dawn of War? Real-time simulator? Not really. I'd have to check it out, though. I mean, or real-time strategy, sorry. RTS games aren't necessarily my favorite. I know, some of the guys, Nash and Bias, really like, Warhammer. I believe it's, like, Warhammer 3 World, something like that. I don't know. But either way, they play that a lot, and so they have a good time with it. But I've just never been one for it, due to the fact that I will obviously forget something. I like reactionary games. Anything that has a dodge roll with iframes, put it on my fucking plate. I will happily chow down on that shit. No, Elden Ring has got to be one of those that I really want to do. Oh my god, you're so fucking wiggly. Why are you so wiggly, dude? Just stop it. Dude, it ain't even Wiggler Wednesday. Or as, you know, Nintendo likes to call it, Wigger Wednesday. I still can't believe that they actually fucked up that bad. Alright, come here. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here. There we go. Fuck! God, it just slams down. Dude, Dark Souls and Elden Ring are my shit, dude. I'm so happy. I actually got a, what do you call it? I got a PS5 from one of the guys, Vince. I bought it from him. And I'm really excited to play Bloodborne. But I was wondering just how bad that would look, considering that it's stuck to like 1080p for you guys. If I could, I'd rather stream at like 1440, right? I don't think I'm streaming at 1440 anyways, though. It'd probably be too rough on my graphics card, because I only got a 3060. Nah, but Elden Ring is going to be fun, because I want to do a seamless co-op randomizer, where our goal is to defeat whoever replaces Radon by the end of the stream. And just watch the chaos unfold. But at the same time, that is one thing that I do regret that I'm going to have to probably scale down on, is the community streams. Due to the fact that no one shows up for it. Like, I've talked with the guys, and it just seems like no one's showing up for it, so it might have to be put on a hiatus coming up soon. Which I don't want to do, but until I have a wide enough audience where I can manage that shit, might be a good idea. Come here. Damn you! What, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean you play on a PC with no graphics card? Just all CPU? Brother is raw dogging his graphics. Holy crap. Fuck, get away from me! Alright, alright. done? Oh, no you ain't. Dear Lord. Aha, you fool. You aren't Plazioth. You can't hit me from Iowa. Fuck. Okay. Dude. Oh, yeah, that's fun. That's just enjoyable. Wow, holy crap. Alright, so we go like this, and then we go like this. And then I end up at the liquor store! Damn you. Wanted to bounce. See if I could. Yep, 1. 2. Just need one more. Come here. Damn you! Yeah, I wish I would get some fish fry out of this. I'm pretty sure this thing tastes like shit because it's a fucking bottom feeder that feeds on lava, doesn't it? Probably tastes gamey as all hell. Alright. Yep, there we go. Yep, and there we are. Limit break, please. Don't interrupt it. Oh, you're limping already. Ooh, you shouldn't have shown me how low you were. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'll be stealing that shield sword axe thingy for my D&D campaign. Dude, one of the guys, Jark, is actually making a D&D campaign based off of the, what do you call it? The Monster Hunter universe. Or, yeah, a tabletop, like, system based off the Monster Hunter universe. So, that'll be fun. I have plans to actually play it on the channel whenever he gets it fully finalized. Also, if he'd have me, I would like to help with the balancing of things. Because understanding balance in TTRPGs is a huge thing that I've been known for a long time. My roommate and best friend basically ended up using me as someone he could bounce ideas off of. Just because it's just because I understood balance, and I have such bad memory, I'd never remember exactly what would happen. So you could still DM, and it's perfectly fine. Might feed on the crabs as food? I would assume so? Something would have to serve as a source of protein for it. But I don't know what. Like, obviously it's probably an opportunist, probably a scavenger of sorts. So I'd have to figure that it doesn't taste well. It's raining bricks over here. Brick! Stop raining on fucking rain. Wait a second. Raining bricks on rain. Brick raining bricks on rain. Wow, I couldn't have fucked that up more than I liked. More if I tried. I fucked up that sentence too. 10 out of 10, Bob. Great speaking abilities. Alright. Oh. Now, we do have a big issue. I am out of apple cider. Or hard cider. I really want more, though. I might go to Walmart later and get some more. Ooh. Yay! Lavasioth, longest of something. I think this is the second one I've fought because I hate this monster. Alrighty. What do we got? So next is Nargacuga, right? What's a fun one to fight Nargacuga with? Normally I go Bushido Greatsword. But this time I might actually want... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Bushido Hunting Horn. Or Adept Hunting Horn. That works. Invigoration, no. Probably Absolute Readiness again. There we go. Did I change out my item sets? There we go. We're good. Still running the cult of Bob around here. It's actually the cult of, what am I in a cult of? Anyways. Alright. Next is the Nargacuga. Let's see, what we got? Fire? No. I could get... maybe this would work? Do I have another defense L? I don't need it. Oh, there it is. Polisher, too. Beautiful. So, we're gonna go ahead and fight this boy. Nargacuga is one of those where Adept style really works because it has such big tells. It's got a pattern that it follows. And so long as you know the pattern, like, you know, someone who would be an intelligent, obviously not me. Be an intelligent, huh? Someone who's intelligent, obviously not me, would know exactly what the pattern is. However, I just spam roll and hope that it works. Oh shit, it is the Cult of Dementia. I forgot. My bad. Alright, what we got here? First of all, give me the map. Oh, wait, this is the first time I'm in the jungle. Wait a fucking second. Hell yeah, game. Wait, so where's Nargacuga? I feel like he'd have to be in, like... I kind of want to put him in 9 in my head. That just makes the most sense. Yeah, he's got to be in 9. Not around here. I don't think I've fought on the jungle yet. Maybe I have, though, and whatever I killed was just so easily domed. Runs with the theme? Yeah, exactly. Alright, what we got here? This isn't it. There's a bunch of congas over here. Alright, let's see if it's over here. That's gotta be it, right? No? No Nargas? God damn it, Narga! Where you at? Shit, bruh. You know what the worst part is? I'm not even like... It's not even hot in my room, but I am still overheating. What in the world? Where are we at? Okay, so we're around here. Okay, so... assuming that it goes into a normal place, should probably go to 2 next. Because that's gotta be it, right? I should start bringing Psycho Serums. Alright, see you later, Rain. Good seeing you, bud. Hopefully you can check back in soon. Also, have a fun time in the Philippines. Alright, so it's not over here. Is it in the cave? That would make no sense. Gosh, I am out of breath. So if I remember this correctly, it might be in 7? There it is! How you doing, Narga? Alright, beautiful. Alright, come here. There we go. There we are. Green. Actually, blue. So I need blue, blue, green, purple. Fuck. But I don't have to have it perfect. Get over here. Blue. Green. Ah, okay. Just need a purple. 2, 3, 5. There we go. That's high grade earplugs. Then green, green, purple. And then hello, blue. Ah, boy. That's gonna be fun. Green. Purple. You fool. Blue! Yeah, there we go. Dude, hunting horn is so fun. Green. Damn it. So, Nargacuga, whenever it's enraged, gets much more easy to read, what do you call it? Combos. And he becomes susceptible to pitfall traps, which I think is a really cool idea. Of the monster becomes more easy to actually more easy to predict because whenever it's enraged, it has a much harder time, you know, going with different moves than what it's used to. It's running on instinct more than anything. Donk. And there we go, beautiful. Come here, big boy. What can they do on... Fuck! Didn't think I would actually hit me. Oh, hey. Hi. Damn you. Interesting hitbox there, huh? Dude, I love the backswing because it just has such a large hitbox behind you, and yet in front of you, it's just completely useless for the most part. Alright, where are you going, buddy? This ways. So he's going to 5. Cool. One thing that I remember about the old gens, especially like up until Freedom, is nodes were not really easy to see. You had to like find cracks in the wall, and that's what you had to mine off of. Ah, I see. No, you don't. You don't get food. I don't permit you to have food. Okay, maybe you can have a little food. But no more than that. I said no more than that! Dear Lord. I'm supposed to be... There we go. That's a flinch. There we go. Beautiful. Also, whenever you break its face, its other eye becomes harder to see. Like, the red of the other eye becomes harder to see. That's so cool to me. It makes sense, too, because, like, you've obviously scarred the eye. So why wouldn't it have that? Beautiful. 10 out of 10. No, fuck that guy. He doesn't get to chew. Boy, did I say you could have teeth? Purple. Blue. Did I permit you to be able to eat? No. No, I did not. So get back here. You in the TV zone? Yes, you are, but you're barely out of it. Hello. Damn it. So one of the biggest things about the backswing is it is the strongest damaging move that Hunting Horn has. Instantaneous, of course. Because I believe it does 60 motion value? Or no, it does 45, that's what it was. Which I think is dumb as hell, but you know, I'm not Capcom. I don't make a damn good franchise. Purple. Blue. Get over here. Fuck! I thought I had dodged. Come on, man. That's so rude. I know I hit you while you were eating, but that doesn't give you permission to, you know, treat me like a punching bag, alright? There we go. Exhaust. Stun. Exhaust. Green. Green. Purple. Blue. Yeah, there we go, baby. We're getting the flow down. One, two. Damn. Exactly, that's what I thought. I was just running out of it. And so you thought that you could just get away, huh? Beautiful. Oh gosh, I just need so much. Alright, see you later, Wolf. Oh man, I need me a attack up hunting horn. Alright, where are we going? One, it seems. So I could go to here and then down. That works. It's better than going back to base camp. So, I wonder if he's low? I doubt it, honestly. Just due to the fact that, I've mostly been doing stun and exhaust to him. Purple. Damn. Get over here. Blue. Come on. Have I stunned him yet, actually? Feels like I should have stunned him by now. Hey, Narga. Want to help me out, buddy? You want to just get stunned real quick? No? Alright, I understand. You've had a long day, you've been beaten in the head by a fucking harmonica over and over again. Ah, fuck you. Gosh. The biggest thing with Hunting Horn is just how slow it is, right? And see, look, this is one of the best combos you could do, is the worst part. Come on, give me your head. Damn you. Purple. Blue. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. Scheisse. The biggest issue is, yeah, slow. Dog dick slow. Yeet. Fuck. Didn't know if that angle was actually gonna hit me or not. Come on, man. I got places to be, things to kill, besides you. Damn you. I love that they perfectly time it, too. So in case you thought you were doing fine, you would dodge way too early, and that causes you to actually get hit. Because his pause is exactly the amount for, hey, COD timing. Alright, game. Alright, I see that ass hitbox. Looking like fucking Princess Zelda in fucking Smash Bros, man. Here. I am so fucking fed up with this. Green? Get back here, please! Dear Lord, Hunting Horn cannot be this bad. Clear my notes. Act like that was intentional. And leave. Alright, what we got? How's it being poisoned? Huh? Here we go. We're good. Damn it. See, no matter how I look at it, that... Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Get back here! Oh. Oh, I'm going to turn you into a fucking shiv. So he's going down to 6. I see. Dear Lord, man. I just... Ugh. I hate it when monsters run away and immediately run away again. I had a Tigrex in the last video that did that like 5 times before I was finally able to donk him. Such a pain, too. Alright. He should be, like, basically on death's door. I could be wrong about that, though. I'm sorry, what? Are you in 7? Might be in 7, then. Because it could have not been going to 6. There he is. Alright, bucko. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Go fuck yourself. Wait, wait, wait! I just noticed something. He had his little tongue out. He had like a little tongue out while he was sleeping. That's adorable. But, what do you mean? Oh, I had to play all of that. Damn. Haha, finally! Alright, there we go. KO. And see, this is what we call optimal damage with Hunting Horn. Yes! Please! Please! One more! Thank you, Squeaks. I appreciate you so much. Dear Lord. I can't wait until I get my Eternal Music Box, man. Oh. It's a shame, too. Because Narga is fun whenever you have a weapon that can make him flinch, because it completely upsets his entire flow. And it feels good to upset that flow, because it feels like you're making the monster go, oh shit, I don't know what to do here. Right? Oh, it's beautiful. Donk. No, I just wanted to donk. Why? There we go. Beautiful. And movement speed up. Bonk. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, I think I'm good with Hunting Horn for a while. It feels like without playing with people, it just doesn't cut it. Solo horning just feels rough in this game. But looks like I'll go to Greatsword or Gun Lance or whatever the hell I feel like. Ooh, not the greatest. Beautiful. Now Charlie's up. Oh, crap. What do I want to do next? Because I know the next thing is Plesioth. Which, I don't want to fight the beast. But that is a price I have to pay for playing the game. Would you like to play this monster in the game? Yeah! Would you like to fight Plesioth? No! Too damn bad! Yeah. No, not the Decider. I will go with the Elder Monument. Absolute Readiness, we'll take it. Alrighty then. What we got left? Hello, how do you do? What we got? There it is. The Beast! Plesioth. Wyvern egg delivery lunch. Oh, I have to go through all of those to unlock Crimson Fatalis, don't I? Man, I miss the egg quests. I just, it just feels good. It feels good to have the egg quests that unlock a, like, really powerful monster. And then that monster actually has insane fucking stats for most of his weapons. It feels like you really earned it, right? Alright. Ready or not, here I come. I'm going to suffer. Plesioth is just a pain in the ass, no matter how you look at him. Oh. Where... he's gotta be down here. It's the only place with water and, like, an active pond, right? Hey, there he is. Okay. Is there a place to gather frogs? Around here? Maybe? Possibly? Is this it? That's so weird. Why is there a mushroom patch here if you can't gather anything there? Huh. Well, either we just wait for a place... There we go. Hey, buddy. You noticed me? That's a damn shame for me. Come on. Yep, piss lasers. Every single time. He's gonna do this for just a bit. Normally you bring sonic bombs to knock him out here. However, right now, this'll do. Actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Slagthoth. Or Slagthoth. Come on, one more. Nope, hip. Damn you. Damn you, Shakira. Why can't your hips just lie? Fuck. Something, something, something smells like fish. Something, something, something... women, right? No, you don't. God damn it! This is what I get. This is what I get for trying to make a joke while fighting Plesioth. Come on. Whenever old gen hunters talk about annoying monsters, this one comes, like, right to the forefront of my mind, just because of all of this. Also, it takes no damage. Brother, I was in your neck. How did you bite me in your neck? No, you don't. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That'll work. Alright, we're good. We're good. Fuck. The worst part is, no matter how you look at it, he's just going to hit you with that fucking hip check. Didn't they put like a sonic boom on him in G rank? There we go. Hit him in the crotch. Hit him in the crotch. No, not the flappy flaps. No, you don't. Get the fuck away from me, you fish. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That hit him in the face. 1, 2, 3. Can I hit your legs at least? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Circumcised? Nope. Just on the leg. Cool. That's fine by me. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Damn it. His rhythm is something that I have never learned because I try to avoid this bastard at all costs. Leave me alone! Yes, I broke something. I find it funny that you can break his back by hitting him in the dick. No, you don't. sharpness up. Oh no, I'm out of Valor State. Okay, 1, 2, 3. How did that not hit? I feel like for sure that should have given your hitbox, but you know, I've been wrong multiple times. I'll admit that. Come on, get on the ground, please. One of the best things about him is just how susceptible it is to exhaust. Like, Plesioth is one of those monsters where you'll get exhausted really fast, which makes sense for fish because they're all white meat. And typically white meat has a large store of energy that they can use for burst movement. However, they get exhausted a hell of a lot easier. That's why one of the ways to survive an alligator attack is to hopefully outlast that death roll. It's why it's so violent in the first place. There is no fucking way. Boy, if you're floating like that, you better be dead. The infamous long-legged tuna? Yeah, exactly. Hate this damn thing. However, I gotta wonder. What does it taste like, though? Like, I bet it tastes amazing, right? Or is it like its own version of surf and turf? Where you were one hit away, you dirty rat bitch! Well. Anyways. Vastly overcompensating anger aside, yeah, I gotta wonder if this thing tastes fucking fantastic. Because I could imagine it with like a shrimp, like being either fried or, frankly, just grilled. If it tastes anything like tuna, that's gonna be fantastic. Plesioth scale. You know what? I hate how much Wolf has had an effect on me, because Wolf has made it so every time I see a monster, I'm just thinking to myself, man, how does that taste? And now I'm just realizing I'm living through Dungeon Meshi. Shouldn't have done that. I didn't want to press Y, but, you know, that'll work. Whoop! Oh, boy. Dude, I love this greatsword. Something about the rusted and worn greatswords just makes me so happy, because I love the idea of mining out your armaments, right? Also, with the very clear damage they have on them. Oop. Vibrant Gem, thank you very much. I never want to go through this again, so I will take it any day of the week. Alright, what we got going on? Ooh, perfect. What do you got? Oh. Literally just will let you know. Hi. What do you got, Guild Girl? Ah, yes, of course. More quests. My new life as a Macau. Wait, what? On the way to the ancestral step, I got noticed by a Ketchawachi on a Great Macau. Yikes. Luckily, I thought quickly and started jumping around, pretending I was a monster too. I think it's working, but my legs are getting tired. Help me. That's fucking hilarious, actually. Oh, boy. It's a cure for laziness, and... Oop. I think I need to do a cure for laziness and Bloof. I remember Bloof very clearly. Alright. So if we're going to fight a Zamtrios, what do we want to use? I normally like Insectglaive with him. So I might just do that. Alright, cool. And Aerial Style with Extract Hunter 3. Beautiful. Alright, let me eat, and then we'll go and take on that Zamtrios. We have an ice resistance? Yes, we do. Good shit. Alright, what you got? I think it's blue. There we go. Beautiful. I've already done the item set, so here we go. Oh, man. Being a solo hunter predominantly, my brain has always had a rough time with people taking, obviously, a long time to get into a quest. However, I've had to, like, temper that heavily, because I gotta remember, not everybody knows exactly what they're doing at all times. Neither do I, frankly, so I'm not even gonna give myself that. But, I've gotta be a bit more courteous to fellow hunters, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Alright, you should be in 2, knowing you. Gosh, this is so cool. Look at that, like, crystalline pattern on the end of the glaive, too. I've always loved that, because, if I remember correctly, that changes color based on either, yeah, it's the type of your insect. There we go. Hi, I would like a orange. Excuse me, sir, could I have your orange? No? Alright. Good sir, I would like your orange. There we go, thank you very much. Now I can play the game. There we go. You fool. You think you can't be mounted? No, 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 no. I have the mounting stick. I'm the one who mounts you. Alright, keep stabbing. There we go, baby. This gets me back into the fight a little bit faster, don't it? There we go. We're good. Hi. How you doing? Are you gonna turn into a testicle soon? Come on, come on. We got it. There we go. Beautiful. That break his arm? No. Yeah, that broke his arm, not his face. So we gotta break his face soon. There it is. Ah. Shame Wolf wasn't here for this. He loves this monster. Alright. Dude, something that I love about Zamtress is just how fast every part of him breaks. Hi, there's no way I can miss this, right? Alright, good. That's what I was hoping for. Well, not quite, you know, the getting hit part, but the not missing the Extract Hunter 3 part, that one was very nice. Three, four. Alright, come on. Wobble forward, big boy. Hello, friendo. Has gluttony too pierced the depths of thine soul? One, two. Fuck! Stop farting on me, it's weird. Is that like an exhale? I don't know what that is. I assume that's just him releasing air from an air bladder somewhere. No, you don't. Gosh, the old mounted game. So simple, but so fun. Also, it's very funny just to watch yourself stab into their back and nothing else. Like, yep, this'll make them topple over. For sure this time. Come on. 1, 2. I forget that this one doesn't give you high-grade earplugs yet. I need to upgrade it to its G-rank version, right? Get toppled over and over and over again, baby. Here's how we do it. You ain't from Michigan if you never done this before. No. I do not permit you to hit me. That is not how this works. Jump lad. No, 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 no. He is eating me. Get away, fat shark. There we go. We're good. Good job. Gosh, having my cats just have dung pods is so fun. Because it's basically just like, no, I don't get to be mounted anymore. It's very fun. Yeet! No, 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 no. I avoided the inflation. I stopped going to Rule 35. Man, who said that? That's crazy. One, two. Gosh, this just feels so right. Go, dude. Insect Glaive in this game was the peak of hyper-aggression. You do not stop hitting, and they don't stop dying. It's fucking beautiful. Good shit. Oh my gosh. The worst part is I love Zamtrios. Like, it's a cool monster, but none of its weapons or armor is usable effectively. Makes me very sad. Like, even in niche situations, I wouldn't use it. Which hurts. I want to be able to use his armor and weapons. I feel like every armor set should be viable, at least in some very specific manner. Blobfish obliterated? Exactly. The shark testicle is done. Look at this thing. Can't tell me that, like, all those wrinkles, that's a nutsack. Oh, shoot. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, GU has got to be the best Monster Hunter game of all time. There's just something about it, man, that just always gets me coming back to it. It's the perfect blend. It's the perfect blend of old world, slow, methodical, make sure you know what you're doing, and new gen, hey, I want to kill this thing fast and effectively. What have you got for me, bartender? Ah, GU. It's so nice. Alright, we're going up against an Uragon next, which I normally fight with something aerial style, but I don't know what to do exactly on that end. I feel like the Jaya gun lance is pretty good on that, but actually, you know what? I think I don't want to do aerial style for once. I think I might want to just... I gotta think about this, because I feel like I could do alchemy style sword and shield, and that would be fun, but it also might be... fuck it, who cares about how long it takes? Here we go. Beautiful. Alrighty, nope, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, Bob. Not striker, alchemy. There we go. Readiness. We've got Round Force 2, and then Chaos. If only they incorporated the storyline from 4U, GU would be perfect. Okay, 4U had the best storyline because the entire storyline focused around a monster that eventually upgraded how strong it was, right? So it feels like the perfect foil to the hunter. GU is obviously, it's a big send-off for everything that the old gen hunters love about the series. It's the last of the old gen, so they wanted to put everything in there that they could. And in doing so, they did a fantastic job. However, it kind of detracts from any major storyline. You don't need one, is the best part. Because you aren't this, like, hunter that's sent to help every, like, you're not sent to help this one village, or you're not traveling in a caravan, which unlocks more stuff for you. You are a simple hunter who is moving up in the ranks all the way into G rank, and eventually fighting, of course, Atal Ka. That is what you are. You are just some hunter that is going around helping everybody. I think that's a perfect send-off. Because it's going from nobody to still, by all means, a nobody, but someone who has merit behind them. It's like the true path of a hunter in GU. And I've got to give some massive props to Capcom on that one. Boop. Alright, so he should be an 8, and that's the big thing. I love this map because even in high rank, you can get ancient shards, which is, I think, a very unique part about this map. I think it's this and the volcano. Both of those can actually get ancient shards in their secret areas, as well as, you know, mining. In very select spots, mind you, but I've always enjoyed that. Having, like, secret, little nodes that basically make it so that you don't have to farm these really annoying, what do you call it? Really annoying drops so much that you get the highest rarity, but before you're supposed to get it. If that makes any sense. Well, now, here's the issue. Where's Uragon? I know he's got to be around here somewhere, but I don't know where he is. Could he be in 4? Because I've seen him in 4 before. Thank you for breaking my Mega Pickaxe game. That's exactly what I wanted today. He's got to either be in 4 or... I don't think I've ever seen him in 6. He could have been in 3 and I just completely skipped over him. Hey, there we go. So, question. What are you guys' favorite, like, cat builds? Not Prowler, but, like, actual cats. I typically rock with 2 healer cats, just so I don't actually have to think about it during a hunt. But I'm also a fan of the assist cats because of their trapping capabilities. You'd be the most asshole hunter ever, Baloney? Is that just because you wouldn't even deal with their issues? You'd basically say, ah yes, this village is annoying, leave me alone, peasants. Also, I find it really funny that so many people go after the Hayabusa feather, and I've just kind of never done it. Mostly because I like other armor sets, I guess. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of Wexploit half the time. Affinity has never been one of those things that I try to stack, right? Yeah, I figured, baloney. Go, get up. Hey, big boy, what are you going to do? Shit on me? Dude, okay, one of my favorite things about Round Force is it auto-targets the head. So whenever you've actually got the stamina oil, it just ends up donking their head, and it just makes that very nice sound, right? Has any other game, like, after this, really had a good head sound? Like hitting something in the head with a blunt weapon? Because there's something about the sound of this one that just feels cathartic to actually hit. Oh, my bad. Where you at? So, 1, 2, alchemy booster. No, you don't. Ow, fuck you! Get away from me! Fuck. God damn it, Jay. Stay the hell away from me. I'm trying to do my alchemy stuff. There we go. Alchemy immunizer. There we go. Also, did you guys realize that you can equip the alchemy barrel by rolling and pressing Y? It's a shortcut that you can do. I didn't know that until just recently. No, they have a sound in, what do you call it? They have sound in Wilds, but it's just not as good. It's a very small sound. Another thing with Wilds is I can't tell when the monster is like KO'd half the time, because they really reduce the amount that the stars actually show up on their face. Come back here. Alright, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot to actually equip an SPR, so that's on my... Me? It does, but it's very faint. Now, you know what else pisses me off? I wish Wilds had a really good, what do you call it? Made the hunting horn sounds come to the forefront, like old gens did. It feels like it gets lost in the sounds of the hunt. And meanwhile, I'm a huge fan of my hunting horn actually sounding like something and playing that. I love the harmonica for that. Just out of nowhere, every other hunter knows that you're using the snarphonica because it sounds like someone's playing a fucking, I don't know, a prison song with it. It's so dumb, but I love it. Come on, get back. Alright, fine. Ooh, shiny. Yep, he is going up to 3. So I'm gonna have to follow him there. Yeah, man, what was one of my favorites? Actually, the reason that the Perpetual Music Box is my favorite is just due to how it sounds. If you guys haven't actually been able to hear it before, I highly recommend you look it up, because it's a beautiful sound for a hunting horn. Boop. And then we go to combo list. There we go. 6 alchemy immunizers. Hell yeah. Easy health regen, baby. Hi. Let me mount you. Yep, there we go. Come on, I got this. No, get back here. That is not exactly what I meant. Fuck. Yeah, the issue is, the hunting horn is really good. Like, okay, I understand some other hunters may find it annoying. But also, keep in mind, Rise was the fastest iteration of hunting horn we've ever had. So of course they were spamming all of the noises a hell of a lot more. So maybe, Capcom saw that. Oh, fuck me. Alright, Cosby. So maybe Capcom heard that in Rise and people complaining about it, and they toned it down for Wilds, but Wilds is slow. Wilds is slow enough to warrant having the horn sounds. Did you have an issue with it in Worlds? Because I don't think anybody had an issue hearing hunting horn, overhearing hunting horn in Worlds. Come on, there we go. Maybe an Iceborne, though, considering that it's, what do you call it? The new note came into play, and people just spam that for maximal DPS. Most of my gripe is the horn I chose and not how often it is. How ugly your horn sound. Hey, dude, Transmog changes the fucking horn sounds. Like, the layered weapons actually completely changes how your horn sounds. That's why I kept the, what do you call it? I kept the Rajang horn on. That way I could hear just Congo beats half the damn time. Is that because I had what I like to call the Witch Doctor set as well for my mix set? Maybe. And my layered armor. But it was very pleasant. No one complained. The, what would you call it? The Magnamalo one was actually also quite nice. And, how does that make you feel, Mr. Urgon? Fuck. Wrong one. Right, alchemy whetstone. He's going back to 8. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, wrong one. I was supposed to do the slick. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, but I've always found hunting horns pleasant, because they're a nice little, like, reminder of how goofy the game's supposed to be. Or at least in my opinion, it's supposed to be pretty goofy. And in doing so, you kind of get a break from the seriousness that they're trying to impart on every new game? Where'd he go? Did he go to 9? Oh dear Lord, Bob, there's no way that you lost him like this. This is why I should bring paintballs, but I never will. Feck. Alright, he's somewhere else. He must be in, like, 4. I feel like 4 would be a place for him to burrow into. Oof. Which hunting horn did you use, actually, Baloney? Because I know the one that I used was the, Scorn Magnamalo one, just due to how nice its health boosting capabilities were. 2? Surely he didn't burrow into 2, right? You could be right. There goes the Hunter Art boost. We'll check. Nope, he burrowed into 4, like I thought. Because I've seen him here before, but I don't see him that often, right? Come here. Also, hey, guess what? Eat fireball, dumbass! Ah, dear lord. I remember this area being, in 4U, and actually being a pain because everything would just go up and down and up and down and up and down. It was infuriating. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Feck. Alright, thanks for zoning me, buddy. I really wanted that. Alrighty then. Get over here. Oh, hello. What are you gonna do, big guy? Roll? Oh, that was close. Alright, a little bit of chip damage from the tail. There we go. And Chaos Oil time. Beautiful. Fuck. I keep forgetting just how large that chin hitbox is. Should think that I would know how large it is considering how large the chin itself is, but always surprises me. Get over here. There we go. We're almost there. Did I break its chin? Damn it, no. Back here. Hello. I think the next thing up would be Destroyer Oil. Nope. Dude, I'm under your gooch. How are you hitting me with your chin? It just doesn't seem right. One, two. You know what's funny? Earlier I tried doing that and it didn't work. And yet this time, maybe it's because the round force flinched him. So maybe that's why it worked. Oh, hello. Oh, you fool. Yes! Alright, we good? 3, 4? Not really. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. Fireball! Fuck. It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball! I can't get away with it, can I? I can get away with it, baby! Let's go! God, I love the fireball sometimes. Oh, dude. Actually, in the coat mod that I was talking about earlier, they basically made the alchemy fireball just do 300 raw damage. It was really fucking funny. I think it's raw scaling with weapon, maybe? Or was it just, what do you call it? Flat damage. I think it was flat damage. Because I don't know if, the motion value on... Yes! I don't know if motion value on, what do you call it? On the alchemy fireball is a thing. I think it's just flat. Alright. So he's gone down. I assume that means he's going down to 8, right? The game tells me I love doing village stuff, but I seem to have a distaste for Soratorium and White Academy content. Yeah, okay. So the Soratorium is my least favorite hub. Let's be real. I much prefer Yukumo, and then after that is probably Poke. It's a tie between Poke and Burna. Get back here. Hey, big guy. Woo! Damn it! Every time I roll. Nope, stay away. And, of course, I just barely grazed the outside of that hitbox. Hell yeah. Hello. Have you considered getting mounted? I see you've considered it and told me to go fuck myself. Good day, sir. You seen that on your guild card, baloney? Perfect. Now the alchemy barrel. Right, alchemy. We're going to get the alchemy whetstone, carry on from there, and beautiful. Yeah, guild card. Dude, I love it when my guild cards just tell me which weapons I don't like. Like, it shows me 0 usage on 3 of these weapons. I'm like, yep, that makes complete sense. Don't mind me, I'm just mining coal. I'm deep in this mine looking for miners. Because my sexual attraction to miners is major. Alright, where we got? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 2? Oh, hell yeah! Wait, right on top of each other, too? No. One's right here. Cool. Uragon, thank you very much for just sleeping. I appreciate you. Oh, but not the carapace. Get the coal out of here. Anyways, fireball! And yet again, fireball! Oh, and there we go. It's dead. Hell yeah, dudes! Having every Palico except for Beast? Really? You get an award for that? Or are you just basically saying, ah yes, award, basically saying, hey, yeah, I don't do that. I wish the Beast Palico was more fun to me, but I genuinely love the Bomber Cats, because they have the Adept Dodge, and they leave a bomb where they dodge, so it's always a guaranteed explosion. It's beautiful. Some of these awards are very out of the way. Yeah, that's fair. Wait. Timing. Yeah, perfect timing. I always love using Hunter Arts right at the last moment. I wish Alchemy Style was better on some weapons. I know it's pretty good on Switch Axe, actually. I was talking about that earlier. Never punished. Alright, what we got? Nothing of note. I will happily just sacrifice you. I feel like charming, like going in and getting the charms, you save to like end of high rank, early G rank, or maybe even late G rank with their newest, they have a new event quest that you can use to get all the charms. There's one for watching Moofy do something weird? Interesting. Alright, that's crazy. Anyways. Alright. Oh, it's in Kokoto. Interesting. I have no idea what she did, but I saw it. Apparently, you got the award for it, bud. Hi, what do you need? Fallen Star. Ah. Repel a Valstrax, I assume? Wish upon a Gravios. Okay, that's it. This is where we have to repel it. Alright. Well, I would love to actually get that one done right now. I forgot I put Poogie in the fucking afro. That's amazing. No. While I'd love to do that, I think my voice is currently giving out. I'm very sorry. But I think this is where we'll end off stream today. I'll be picking up sometime soon. Probably not tomorrow, because I gotta edit for the GU video. Expect that out soon. It's currently at 45 minutes long, so you guys will have a hell of an old gen content. You can just leave? I could. I'm not gonna. You know me, baloney. I'm gonna punch above my weight next time. I don't fuck around like that. But thank you all very much for watching. I'm sorry for the people who just joined, but I will be back probably Wednesday to stream. So, stream will be ending in 3, 2, 1. Thank you all very much, and have a wonderful evening.